We had a strange turn of events. Thank you, Gio, on Friday. The first time I can recall ever, I had to walk off the show.
Yeah.
I was that sick. I mean, I was really out of it. I couldn't possibly imagine doing 2 more hours of that show on Friday. I felt like I was going to throw up in my mouth the entire time.
You seemed very sick. So sick that you decided to still go ahead and work, which we all appreciate. Oh, did I get sick? Sure did. Probably a coincidence, though. Probably just a coincidence.
I told you. Don't kiss me.
I told you.
You insisted on kissing
Son
me.
of a bitch.
Listen
to me. Listen to me. You hear me?
Yeah,
you hear me right now? Yeah.
I'm still stuffy and sick. Should we call it a day? Go
Wait a
home.
minute. Come on.
Well, I appreciate you powering through, Galvin.
Yep.
Yeah. Carmen, did you get my email? I mean, my text?
I did. I texted you back.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Come on, Boomer. That's how it works.
Yeah. You texted me. I texted you.
Carmen, did you get my fax?
I did not.
So I was saying good morning to you, Carmen.
Yes.
I sent you an email.
Oh, okay.
For a spot, if just so you have it.
I got
a Hard
you.
Rock spot.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you. Anyway,
I got a question.
Yeah. Gio,
All right.
what is your question?
Did you shoot a Snoop Dogg video in this room over the
it
weekend?
smells a little weed like.
Wow.
Yeah.
As soon as you get to the door, it's just like very overwhelming.
Yeah.
Is it in the room or just like
And-
his house?
I
It's
think
in my
I know.
house.
I think I know what it is. Is the pizza box right by the door?
Is
I
it?
think probably has a lot of the
Like I can definitely smell it in here for sure.
Might be-
juiced.
Well, because the problem is all the air blows in here.
Right.
So that's why you're smelling it in here mostly. But it's only in one room of the house, but it has permeated the rest of the house.
It
The
smells
cat
like
is definitely
victory.
high.
It's very, it's overwhelming.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like right when I opened the door, I was like, whoa, what is going on in here? These guys are getting ready for the show early.
I walk in the back door and I walk in there and I look at the house and I go, am I the only one that smells weed in this house? It just smells like weed throughout the entire house.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I thought you got a new system for the vent. That you got
A new
Snoop
smell?
Dogg. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little Snoop Dogg freshener in there or something.
No, that is just the medical marijuana flowing through the home
Good Lord.
out of the room of a young 19-year-old boy. Yeah.
Approved.
I know, Joe. I know. Oh, good riddance, Spirit Airlines. Garbage. I feel about Spirit Airlines the same way I did about that guy from Storage Wars.
Listen, it's only like 50,000 people that now have lost their jobs.
Listen, they were the worst people I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
No one has treated me worse than the people at Spirit Airlines. You can all suck it. Enjoy working on the
Void of
on a
emotion.
plane. No, I have emotion. This is anger. This is anger
50,000
and
people
happiness.
lost their jobs.
See ya.
Entire cities are being destroyed because of this. Airports shut down.
Where do I go to get my refund? Because I had credit.
Yeah.
in Spirit
Oh, did
Airlines.
you really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I figured that
sucks.
was an happen anyway.
Don't
so.
go to the airport.
Yeah.
That sucks. Carmen, you really got me in a bad spot over the weekend.
Why? Me?
Yes. You have. I said on the air we were doing the one word to describe this year so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said
Oh,
it was chill. I meant like my personal life, you know?
that wasn't the question that was asked, though.
We all
Yeah.
know what you meant.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how this comes back on me.
People yelling at me all weekend. We're in wars and there's
Why is this Carmen's fault?
Yeah, exactly.
because she's the one that was like, you're out of touch with life.
No, I
You're,
think everybody was. I think everybody. That was a consensus.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's my fault that you're out of touch with life.
I am not
In
out of touch.
reality-
I'm just happy.
You are, though.
I'm not. I
But
know.
the question was, how would you describe the year as a whole? And you took it on yourself to describe it for your life and your life only.
Yes,
Very
that's what I thought they were
selfish.
asking. That's
No.
what I thought the question was.
No.
What does Mike Calta think about
Exactly.
everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not my fault. I'm not the one who made you this way.
No, you do this. You go, you said this. And
Yeah,
you
but I
said
believe
this.
Gio said stressful.
Yeah, I said
Yeah.
circus.
Circus.
Yeah.
Joe
Yeah.
said stressful. Carmen
Then
said.
I
Oof.
kind of came around a little bit, and I was like, "Oh, you mean like the world on a whole?" I thought you meant like how my life is going. I'm pretty chill right now.
Yeah.
Chill. Nobody I know works for Spirit Airlines, so we're good.
Oof.
Yeah.
Again,
Void of
I don't-
emotion.
I don't know how this is my
Like
fault.
50,000 people out of
Yeah.
a job. You're like, good.
Listen to me.
Screw
It's-
them.
I
Economy.
can't recall
The
one.
U.S.
economy
economy. bleh.
Major hit on the economy. 9%. All the flights are going to go up. The prices are going to go up across the board.
yeah.
I don't care.
And you're like, good.
I don't. I'm telling you right now.
He doesn't have a flight booked. So
I don't have a
Yeah.
flight book. I don't have credit that I need to get back. I also I have never met a Spirit airline worker that was nice.
But you
Or-
realize it's way bigger than just Spirit Airlines. It affects the entire airline industry.
Only care about Spirit.
and 50, all these people.
I just care about Spirit.
Also, one time he had to fly Spirit, and they said, "Hey, this bag's too heavy," and he's like, "They're
Uh,
the worst.
yeah.
I hate them.
Not true.
They didn't give me a chocolate croissant.
No.
Their first class wasn't nice."
They left my grandmother in a wheelchair in the rain. I don't like. Yeah, see, now it's a different story, huh?
Or you left your grandma in the wheelchair in the
All
rain.
right. Well, they told me to.
Yeah, you're in charge.
I mean,
Whatever. I don't like
Again.
your Spirit.
This seat's too small. Screw everybody.
Oh, you got to make a fat joke out of it.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I think Gio was just
That's-
saying that.
Yeah.
that's the line.
That's Gio's observation.
So Friday, I was ill, totally sick. I had plans the whole weekend that all got thwarted. But on Saturday, my wife said, "Are you feeling any better?" I said, "A little. Like I don't feel like I'm going to throw up in my mouth anymore." And we were going to go to see The Devil Wears Prada 2. And how come we didn't go, Calvin?
You did not go because it wasn't playing at a time. It was only playing like at night.
Calvin, I would have went the day. I would have went at night. I would have drove to Hyde Park. I would have gone to West Shore. I would have gone to University. I would have gone to Oldsmar. I looked at every movie theater, sold out everywhere.
Sold out.
This must be the greatest movie in the history of movies. I haven't seen a movie this sold out since Benji when I was about 6 years old. This movie was sold out everywhere unless you wanted to sit in the front row. That was the only seats that were available were front row and handicap seats throughout all the theaters. Did you end up making it there?
I did. I went and saw it.
Where'd you go? But you pre-bought your tickets, right?
No. We just went up and bought them there at the theater.
Where?
There's the AMC over there on Bruce B. Downs off of 75.
Oh, yeah. Woodlands.
Yeah, Woodlands there.
Yeah.
You can go there and they don't, there's no, you can't.
Pre-buying.
Yeah, well, they're not reserved seats. You can buy them ahead of
Oh.
time. There's not reserved seats.
Oh, I can't sit with the poor.
Yeah, that's why you didn't see the movie. We know that.
Chill.
But yeah, I went there. It was
No, I
crowded.
gotta be honest with you, I didn't even think of that place where I would have checked that out.
Yeah,
too.
it's like a little bit older theater, but we went there and it was crowded, but we were able to get seats.
Yeah.
just fine.
Yeah, it
We
was.
went like 20 minutes early and it was fine.
How was what's the review?
Devil Wears Prada 2, Devil Wears Prada Poo.
Oh!
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It was actually good. I liked it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very much, if you like the first one, you like this one. It's not Top Gun Maverick good.
No, but it's good enough to see.
But yeah, the characters are fun. It's kind of the same thing over.
I have not seen a movie this high in demand that did not involve Wolverine.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, we all like my daughters went, my wife went, we all liked it.
Did you watch the first one first? Like as a family?
No, well, we've seen it so many times. And
Right.
my older daughter, she had not watched it, so she watched it. So we had just seen it. Like it had just been playing in the house for a couple days in anticipation of part 2. And
I can't
it was
believe
good.
that I could not get in to go see it anywhere.
Stanley Tucci's very old. That's the biggest takeaway from
Oh,
me.
really?
Yeah, he's old and he can barely kind of talk. But yeah, they rehashed a lot of the same old jokes, but it's like, now they're in modern society. So
You know how good of an actor Stanley Tucci is? I thought he was gay in real life.
oh really?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
just,
same.
he does
he
look
just
good.
like seems
He's
gay
not?
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who he dates? Edie Falco. Or I
Really?
think they were married. I don't know if they still are. But
Oh,
I
wow.
think they were married or they were together for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Meryl Streep's great. She does not age.
No.
She's exactly the same. It was good. I liked it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Now I'm excited to go see it.
I think you'll probably like it.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
I mean, it's a lot of the same thing. It's a little predictable at the end, but it's the same movie, but they make more modern jokes. It's how, the magazine's dying and it's all digital now.
Right.
How
And
it's
now,
like evolved.
yeah, now Miranda, she's like, the old timer, kind of caught in the past and not adapting to, modern
Yeah.
things.
Speaking of movies, I think I set a new record for turning a movie off the fastest. I've
okay,
ever
I
turned
watched
off.
a movie this weekend too. I wonder if it's the same one.
I probably not. This is probably one you've never even heard of. The only reason I know about it is because David Spade is in it, and it's not Busboys.
That was the same. It's not Busboys.
It is. Let me see if I can. I don't even remember the name of it. I'm trying to look right now. New movie, and I started watching it. It has David Spade. It has Keanu Reeves. It has Jonah Hill. It's a movie called Outcome. It's a dark comedy. and it was on Apple TV, but it's a movie that was on Apple TV, and it's like Keanu Reeves is a star since he was a child, and now he's older, and he's very concerned with how the public perceives him and this and that, whatever. That's all I got because it started out, there was an interview and he was upset with his staff and this and that. And then he goes and visits Jonah Hill, and Jonah Hill is a crazy character with big glasses and crazy teeth. And he talks really weird. And they've been friends since they were kids. And he has to go to the bathroom, and he makes Keanu Reeves go in with him in the bathroom. And their dialogue is back and forth. And I shut it off. I went, Jesus Christ. They were just trying so. I didn't even see David Spade. Didn't even see David Spade in the movie. I was like, this movie's not good. I'm not wasting my time. I already know 4.5 minutes in that this is not a movie for me.
Nope.
You may watch this movie and love it. For me, I give it the nope. I changed it and I put on something else.
There you go. You know.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Outcome.
The Outcome. All
Yeah.
right.
I watched Project Hail Mary.
Cameron Diaz is in it. Didn't know that.
Didn't get
see.
to it. Didn't get to it. Yeah.
Oh, did you see? Now that's one I do want to watch.
Project Hail Mary or Ryan Gosling,
Meh.
where he is a teacher who is going to space. To
Only
save
one
the
that
world.
could save the world.
Only one that could save the
Teacher in a small town.
world. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
Like it or not.
No,
No.
it was meh.
It was meh. It was meh. Ryan Gosling's really likable. That's the
Yeah.
way my wife said it. I wanted to be like, he was really good, but he wasn't really good. He's just really likable. You watch him and you're like, he's pretty cool.
Yeah, there are certain people like that you're just, I like them and I hope this is good because I like that person.
The idea of the movie is the sun is burning out
Yeah.
and they can't figure out why. And they need to send somebody up there and blah, blah, blah. And he is a teacher and they want him to go up there. And I don't want to give anything away because it's the very first 5 minutes of the movie, but he makes contact with an alien.
Well, we know that from the trailer.
Right. But you need to really open up your mind at that point. And I mean, next thing you know, the alien's speaking English and it's just a little bit too much. But it's a cute movie, but it's that it started off where we need you to save the world. And then it was like him and the alien high-fiving each other. You know what I mean? It got very Disney after a little while. You know,
Yeah.
Make up your mind. Are we going to get a good movie or are we going to get a Disney movie?
Speaking of Disney, and what I don't like is with Mandalorian, I guess, what is there, a new movie coming out? Or
Yeah.
The Mandalorian and Grogu.
and
Baby Yoda.
Grogu's doing a lot of press.
No,
Grogu
jeez.
is?
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, like they're bringing him around all these different places, and you're like, it's cool because
Is
it's
it
like,
a puppet?
Yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah,
it doesn't talk.
no. And I wanted to be here just to meet Grogu, and then Grogu's there, and it's like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, you know, you gotta, I don't know.
That does not look great. Yeah, and I love Star Wars. I love the first couple seasons of Mandalorian, but I just told a buddy of mine, I'm like, dude, there's a new Star Wars movie coming out in theaters, and I could not care less.
Yeah.
So what is in the Mandalorian? He's in charge of making sure this baby gets to wherever it goes, or if it is a baby, I don't even know.
Yeah, he was trying to get the whole thing. He started out trying to get Baby Yoda, Grogu,
Right.
back to the Jedi, to Luke Skywalker, which he did in the series.
Oh, he did.
Spoiler alert.
Is
yeah.
Luke in the series?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
He gets him back to Luke Skywalker, and then Grogu goes back to the Mandalorian. So now they're back together
Oh. So
on a new adventure.
It's a new adventure.
Yeah, this is like I guess this is separate kind of from the whole. I just don't like Pedro Pascal anymore, to be honest.
Well,
Too
he's got the helmet on, so.
Well, he takes it off a lot in this
I
one, I
don't like
guess.
that. I don't
Yeah,
like
Of
that.
course.
he's just too much. He's everywhere.
This is not going to stop me from putting up my picture with Mark Hamill for my May the 4th be with you.
Oh, you should.
I am definitely going to.
That old much need SOB.
Yeah. Yeah, although, and I met him, he was still had a little bit of nice left in him.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, I went to go see the Conan O'Brien show, and he was a guest on the show.
He was. I thought he was good in Bert's movie. It was funny.
Yeah, because he's a curmurgeony old
Yeah,
bitch.
he's got
is
to
what
like,
he
play the
is,
part.
yeah. I'll never forget Bert, that son of a bitch. He called me up one day. He goes, hey, you know my dad. If somebody was going to play my dad in the movie, who would it be? And I said, Richard Dreyfuss. He goes, oh, you turned us down. And I go, the father from Family Ties. He goes, oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. He had no intention of listening to my answers. He just wanted so badly to be like, it's Mark Hamill, it's Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
And he couldn't say anything, so he didn't say anything. But if I would have went Mark Hamill, he would have went, that's a great idea. That's a great idea.
I started watching The Miniature Wife.
Oh
On
yeah,
Peacock.
yeah. That looks probably. I did see that. Galvin talked about it last week.
Yeah,
How is that?
I have mixed feelings. On
Why
it.
is she little?
Because he's a scientist and he.
And that's what he's inventing something to help with the crops so we can grow more to feed more people.
Right.
But he can't figure out how to make them big again.
Gotcha. So
Basically.
he shrunk his wife.
Yeah, so he's like shrinking corn, then he tries to make corn big and it blows up. So he's like, oh, I can't do that to my wife.
No, it's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah,
basically.
pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah. And yeah,
But better graphics now.
Right, yeah.
yes. And but like really the big thing is like it goes back and forth. So like it's present day and then it goes back to 3 weeks and then it's present day and then it goes back to 18 years and like it completes the whole story because it's giving you the backstory, you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know. I feel like I'm not gonna know if I like it or not until the ending. It's all gonna be about how it ends.
Yeah.
For me, honestly.
The only way that it could end good is if they blow her up like the corn. And she just explodes and there's guts everywhere and he goes, oh, that was wrong.
But I will tell you, everyone in it is a terrible person. Like that's like what I get from
Like I
it.
could be in it.
No, no, not terrible acting.
Oh,
Like they're all
I
just-
didn't mean that.
Oh,
My acting's okay.
oh, okay. But yeah, they're just all terrible people.
Does the tiny wife do like weird sex stuff?
No.
So funny is it's the first thing I thought of too.
Yeah. Just put her on it.
You
Hold
need
on
to
to
put
it.
like you need to get like 10 of them on it though.
Yeah. No, but it's like she's holding a surfboard.
Yeah, that's
You know.
true.
How do you not do that?
You have
Also,
to do
is there at least 2 weeks where she's giant?
it.
All right, we got you back. Well, a little too big, but
Yeah.
we're working on it. Trying to figure it out.
Yesterday, I did puppy yoga.
I saw.
Oh.
Yeah, those are pretty cute puppies too.
That was
Did you do the yoga
fantastic.
part or just the puppy part?
So interesting. I went out there and sat on the mat, and the lady said, turn your shoulders and do this, that. And that lasted about 42 seconds before I was like, yeah, I'm done with yoga.
Yeah.
I just sat there and played with the puppies, and that's really all I was there for. And then at one point, I got up and left. I got up to pee, and then I was like, I can't sit on that mat anymore. So I went, sat in the lobby for a little while, went back in there. My wife's over downward facing dog or whatever it is, and
She was
Well,
actually doing
they-
yoga.
She did it. My daughter did it, and so did my daughter's boyfriend.
But I'm just saying, isn't like the whole point is to just go play with the puppies?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, but they do
Yeah.
give you a yoga lesson if you want yoga. There's a nice lady that takes it very seriously and does the yoga, and it was a pretty beginner type yoga.
Yeah.
And then I went back in and played with the puppies for the last half hour, and it was fantastic. Nothing's going to brighten your day more than playing with puppies or some sort of cuddly animal.
Was there any discussion of we should probably get another dog?
Juliana did not shut up about it from the
I'm
second.
sure.
That's her favorite dog, the Australian
Oh,
Shepherd.
I'm sure.
So
Yeah,
she wouldn't shut up the entire time.
they're adorable. They're very smart.
I know that my wife would never do it. So whenever Juliana said, Dad, if you say yes, and I go, okay, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go, yes, yeah, that's fine. Get two. Wait,
But-
while we're at it.
But the thing about Australian Shepherds are they are working dogs.
Oh,
and
yeah.
and they're herders because that's what Cowboy and Carlos are. They're
Right.
both. And they do not like kids.
No, because they try and hurt them and nip at them.
Right. And then also frantic movements. They do little nips and stuff like that. And then on top of that, they bark, and then your best friend, and then all they want to do is play.
Carmen, the best is the puppies. The little puppies, they would run across the room and then just stop and slide and lay on the floor.
Mm.
They
Yeah.
would just wherever they ran out of energy, they would just stop and slide and go to sleep.
Yeah. Like Carlos, I'll play frisbee with him for an hour and
Really?
he could keep going.
Oh yeah.
He
He's just-
catches it
Yes.
or he just retrieves it.
Both.
Really?
Yeah, if I throw it high enough, he'll catch it, but our yard is kind of narrow, and my frisbee skills aren't that great. So we'll do like little catch throws, but then I'll also just like sling it as far as I can, and he just runs it as fast as he can.
Mabel
gets it,
will
brings
not
it
bring
back.
anything. They don't like to bring it back.
Yeah.
I'll throw the ball. They'll go get it and they'll play with it. And I'm like, well, now you're out there in the.
That's
You
That's-
remember Cooper that I
Yeah.
had, the little Jack Russell? So I got a Jack Russell that was a lost dog, and this was an old radio station I worked for, and somebody at the radio station took the dog and then had cats and couldn't keep it, whatever, and so I wound up taking the dog. And it was a great dog. And I used to throw it a ball. I'd throw it a ball, a bone, football, all these different things, whatever. It was a very active dog. And then one day we did something and there was a promotional frisbee. And I was like, oh, I'll throw this to Cooper. Threw it. He jumped about 10 feet in the air and grabbed it and looked at me like, this is what I do. This is my thing.
Finally.
It was so funny because it was like a year of having him, throwing him all kind of different stuff, and he would catch the stuff and run around and do that stuff. He jumped up like he was Air Bud and caught it in midair. And was like, yes. It was so funny. I go, okay, Frisbees.
Yeah, I don't know. My dogs are just stupid.
I had Gypsy out this weekend, and there's an area where I take her where I just take her off leash because she's not going to run or anything, and there's nobody around. So I do a lot of recall stuff with her and everything. And she's still very puppy. She's only a little over 2 years old. So she does that where she bounds and goes like that and runs. So I call her, and she comes running full speed, trips over her own feet, slides on her face for about 15 feet. It was, and just looks like, what happened? That's weird. Just embarrassed. She was fine, but it was funny.
Yeah, we had a full weekend.
Those are
somebody who was sick.
Cute puppies.
So
man.
everybody saw me. I put a picture up with the puppy. Everybody assumed that I was killing one of my existing puppies.
Yeah.
So that I can get that. It's not how it works.
Yeah.
Just saying.
That's what
If
you
one
want
were
to
to
do,
go,
though.
I do not want to. I'm
You
just saying
learn
if one
that's
goes
not
down,
how it works.
It's not how it works.
Yeah.
You don't kill one puppy to get a new
No.
one.
No. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
I'm not opposed to a third one, but if we got a third one, I would rather have an older dog.
Yeah, I think an older dog is more your style.
Yeah.
An
Somebody
older
lazy
dog
like
that,
me.
just chills.
Somebody likes to
Thinks the
sleep.
world right now is chill.
Right.
Yeah.
Chill dog. I'll name that dog Chill.
Doesn't have to chase frisbees.
Joe, did you do anything fun this weekend?
Yes, I cleaned up the garage.
Oh,
and,
good. 'Cause we got a gig coming up. We
yeah.
got to practice.
And I also cleaned the garage bathroom as well.
Oh.
So yeah, looks pretty good.
Take the poster down.
No, no. I
What
just covered.
poster?
I covered the offending part.
I got you.
Why? What's the offending part?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you got to go over there to see it
Yeah.
yourself.
What's
Come on over. I'll show you.
All right, is everyone offended or just some people offended?
Carmen, send Chad over and
Carmen
see if he's
is-
offended.
Okay.
Disappointing night last night for the Tampa Bay Lightning. I'm sorry if I jinxed it by going to the game.
You didn't go to any other games during the series
Not
Or
during
the
the
year.
series, no.
and decided to go on Game 7?
Yeah,
Interesting.
they lost when you went too, so be
They
quiet.
still had a chance.
Yeah.
They lost Game 5. They won Game 6.
Yeah,
And they're like 2-12 or 2-13 now at home in the playoffs. That's bizarre.
I mean, I think we were hoping, but it just didn't look good. And then whenever the Canadians scored the first goal, it was like, oh,
what a horrible bouncy goal that was too.
Yeah.
you can't even blame Vassie on that because it was just such a bad hop.
yeah.
They only had 9 shots on the net. The
unbelievable.
entire
Dude.
second period, they had 0 and
Yeah.
still somehow won the game.
That's insane.
yeah.
That's insane.
First time ever in NHL, I think, playoff history was the stat that
I
went
mean,
on
even
TV.
a normal game, if you
Yeah.
have 9 shots on goal, you're losing that game.
0 in the second period.
Yeah.
0.
Yeah.
So I bet over the weekend on the first game, and I won $700.
Nice.
I was very happy.
Yeah.
The bet was take the Canadians getting 1.5.
No,
Not-
the Canadians plus 1.5.
Yeah.
So, no, but you're saying getting. Well, go ahead.
They get 1.5, and then the total under 5.5.
I'm confused because there's 2 different bets. Did you bet the Canadians plus 1.5? So even if the Lightning won by 1, you still win,
Yes.
or you're saying Canadian goals over 1.5?
No, Canadians getting 1.5
Okay, so
points.
Canadians plus 1.5.
Right. So I bet on that, and I won $700. The logic behind it is that most of these games end in a tie. So by 1, even if they win or lose, 1.5 is still pretty much a guaranteed win for them.
Right.
So I took that, and I took the under. They've been scoring under. It's been a low-scoring thing. So I took the same exact bet for last night. Canadians plus 1.5, under 5.5 goals.
So you won because
So I
Canadians won outright, and it was less than 5.5 goals.
And I bet $200. So I
Nice. How
would've
much did
won.
you win?
I can't tell you, Galvin, because my fat fingers picked over 5.5 instead of under 5.5. When I looked at it and I go, why is this not green? And I looked down and I went, oh, you dumb fat thumbed idiot.
Well, you want to talk about dumb fat idiots? I sent Galvin one of my bets over the
Oh,
weekend.
I saw it.
On Friday, I bet that I thought I was betting that there would be no score after, I think, to the second period.
In the second period, there would be no goals.
Yeah, but I misread the bet and whatever. So what the bet really was, no goals until the end of the game, which I thought there's no way it's going to happen. So
No goals in regulation time.
Yeah, it was a plus 3,000 bet.
Right.
That's why.
So, yeah, I didn't bet a whole lot. I was going to win like $150
Off a
And-
$4 bet, though.
off a $4 bet.
Right,
So I had
right.
$4 left in my account. I'm like, I'll throw this down here, whatever. And halfway through, when it gets to like going into the third period, it was still 0-0, and they offered me like I think $30 to cash out.
Right.
I text Galvin. I go, this is insane. I go, there is no way this game is going to overtime and nobody gets a score in the third period. He goes, I'm saving this text.
He did.
Yeah.
And sure enough, I cashed out like an idiot, got my $20, and they went on to go to overtime at 0-0, and then of course Lightning win.
Could have had
Yeah.
150.
Yeah, it's been like $150 on a $4 bet that I literally just cleared out the rest of my account.
Yeah, as soon as you sent me that and the way the game was going and stuff, but I knew you were going to jinx it and be like, I go, I'm saving this text.
But like, there's no way this
Oh,
is
yeah,
not going to
it's-
go. Is going to go 0-0 into overtime.
Right. Yeah.
So the Hard Rock, I don't know why, but they don't do horse racing, so you
Right.
cannot bet on the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
So an app that I've been using for years is called Twin Spires.
Mm.
And the kids were here. Or my daughter had her friends over, so I was going to have them come pick horses to bet on. And I called her in there, and I read all the horses, and I opened up Twin Spires to bet. I had $500 in my Twin Spires account.
nice.
I didn't even know. So even though I didn't bet yesterday, I didn't make the right bet yesterday, I still won an extra $500.
I think I have some money left in an old like Bovada account.
Yeah,
that I
that-
had years ago when I was betting on football.
I have money in what's the football one that you do where you pick the players?
Oh, DraftKings.
DraftKings. What the other one?
Or the
though?
other one,
FanDuel?
FanDuel. And every time I go to sign in, they won't let me, for security reasons, won't let me reset my pass. I'm like,
Yeah.
but you got my money. It's in there. It's only like $100, but they have my money in
That's
there.
how the Bovada thing is. I can't get into the account. I know I've got like $150 in there.
Yeah. I wonder how much. And I remember I bought stocks one time. I bought some sort of weird pancake stock when Spanish was here.
Moon pie or
Moon
something.
rocks or something. Yeah. And I can't remember how to get to that. either.
Yeah, you had to go through some special thing to get to it.
This is why I'm terrible with money and should not be in control of anything. Also, why I think everything is so chill. 'Cause I have
Probably.
no idea what the real finances are.
Right.
All right. It is Monday. We're all back. A little wounded, but we are all back here and trying to suffer through the week. I think if I blow my nose a couple more times, I should be pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blow it in Galvin's direction.
No,
please.
no. I'd like to get all of you sick. I'll spread it throughout the entire room. So when we come back from break, Carmen will tell you what the stuff is that we have to give away, and we will play Sporkle next on 102.5 The Bone. He looks like the vulture from the Bugs Bunny cartoon.
Yeah.
He's just, I don't even know what he's doing. From what I understand, his band is very good.
Oh, he's got a great band.
Right.
Yeah, the musicians are unbelievable and stuff, but he's out there. You know, the music sounds great, and then you hear him singing, and you're like, what? It's a lot like what Motley Crue's doing right now.
Well, yeah, but at least David Lee Roth just can't sing. Vince Neil's is out of breath.
Yeah.
There's a big difference.
And then David Lee Roth is out there doing like Sinatra and stuff.
Yeah.
And not
He
well.
sang Billy Joel.
Or yeah, that's what it was,
Yeah,
Billy Joel.
New York State of Mind, which
Yeah.
is not a song that
For
you
him.
sing if you can't sing.
Yeah.
Oh,
David Lee
God.
Roth, I mean, even in Van Halen, it was a lot of attitude.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, Sammy's a way better singer. Technically, Sammy's a better singer, but David Lee Roth was a great front man, and, you know, he hit the stuff that needed to be hit in, you know, different songs, whatever. But, yeah, him out there, like, doing something with just him and piano, it really puts him out on a limb where you're like, oof.
Plus, he also looks like they hooked him up to a machine and sucked all the moisture out of him.
Yeah.
He just looked like a wrinkled old Q-tip.
And aren't you just waiting for him to yell, I'm gay?
Yeah. I'll tell you, by all accounts, that's what I've heard. I've heard that that I heard one time from one reliable source that at the two times he had the opportunity to do it, he could not get aroused because he was not traditionally attracted to women. That is what I hear. But at what point is he? If you are gay, at what point do you feel comfortable admitting it?
Well, I would imagine he goes to his grave with it. I mean, he's already 70-something. And
Yeah, well, why wouldn't you now come out and be like, and all this time?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if he hasn't by now, why would he? Like, if
Yeah.
I make the 80, I'm going to let everybody know. Be Bozy Bop.
I don't know. I feel like you have
Duty.
a duty to, you know, for the people, like, especially if you feel like you had to keep it quiet all these years because of the public. The way to
And
turn
your career and stuff.
that, right? The way to turn that is to be somebody of his caliber to say, and I was gay. and nothing changed. You liked me my whole life. I'm 80 years old now. You liked me whether I could sing or whether I couldn't sing. And now you're going to tell me you didn't like me because I happen to be in love with dudes?
What do you say when David Lee Roth says that he's gay? What's the first line you say? Come on, Dave. Give me a break. We already knew.
One gay break.
Yeah.
All right, Carmen.
Yeah.
Speaking of gay,
Wait,
what's up, you big lesbo?
Jeez.
I'm not.
I cannot stop saying AZ Fudd.
Yeah.
It is stuck in my head like you wouldn't believe. What a great name. I don't know what I like better, AZ or Fudd.
That is not a great
It
name
is
for a woman.
No.
AZ's great. Fudd's not great.
AZ, if she was AZ Gonzalez or something, yeah, it wouldn't be as AZ Fudd. It's fantastic.
I mean, the only other famous FUD is Elmer.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Right.
there's not really a lot of them.
Connotations, you're like, yeah, Fudd.
Give
Because
it
if
a
you
Fudd.
call somebody a Fudd, they know. It's not a compliment.
Yeah.
Right.
When I look at Joe, I think he's a real FUD.
Real Fudd.
Aw,
What's the matter with you?
I don't think you're a Fudd, Joe.
Thank you, Mike.
Yeah. Carmen,
Yes.
what was I going to say? What do we have to give away this week?
Okay.
New
so we.
group, new crop of stuff.
Oh.
Yes. Actually, very new.
All right,
yeah.
let's take it in. Let's soak it in.
Okay. Journey.
Oh, I did not know about that. Where is that?
That is at the bench.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, inside.
Next Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, it's right around the corner too.
What up?
Yeah.
I think it's right near the beach where you were at, based on your Instagram post. On your Instagram post from the hockey game, you tagged it. You were at the beach.
I did.
Oh, instead of the bench?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't say the bench.
it says the beach.
It's a weird looking beach.
Yeah, I saw it like,
Oh,
oh,
I thought
okay.
it said the bench.
No, it says the
I
beach.
don't wear my glasses a lot. All right, what else?
Triumph.
Yeah.
Kid Rock.
Okay. Kid Rock is with Big and Rich. I had to think about that. Go ahead.
And they're gonna be at the Amp.
Yeah.
Dave Matthews Band.
I can't remember last time I went to the Amp. I think it was when we went to see Creed. I don't think I've been there since.
Yeah, I went and saw Billy Idol and Joan Jett after that, and there was like 2 hours to get in through the VIP parking.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oof.
Which they supposedly fixed, though.
Okay.
Supposedly
All
that's
right.
fixed now, and it's easier to get in. But
All right. What else?
And then we also have tickets for Hank Williams Jr.
All right.
and Adam Ray.
Where's Adam Ray going to be?
Adam Ray is going to be at the Seminole Hard Rock.
Really? With Dr. Phil and all the guys?
I don't know. It doesn't say here. It just says Adam Ray.
Yeah, I know. He is
But-
Dr. Phil.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
I gotcha.
All right, let's give that stuff away right now with a little bit of Sporkle. Here we go. Gio, I don't know where we're at because my notes on Friday are undone because I left early and I was not feeling well.
I'll tell you, Galvin today is going for 3 in a row.
Oh, boy. All right. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. Galvin going for 3 in a row. Carmen, what are we playing today?
Okay. Today we're going to be playing A through Z movies missing word.
AZ Fudd.
So I will give you the letter. I'll give you some of a movie title. You're going to give me the missing word that starts with that letter.
All right.
Okay? Pretty simple. All right. Your first one. A. 12 men.
Angry.
Galvin. B. A. Mind.
Beautiful.
Mike. C. Fight.
Club.
Galvin. D. Taxi.
Driver.
Galvin. E. The man.
Elephant.
Galvin. F. Back to the
Future.
Pap.
Gio.
Gio gets the point.
I didn't even hear you.
I didn't hear you.
G. The compass.
Good.
G.
Great.
Golden. Galvin. H. Goodwill.
Hunting.
Geo. I. Shutter.
In
Island.
Yeah,
Galvin. Galvin. J. Terminator 2.
Judgment Day.
Judgment. I will give that to you, Galvin. K. Citizen.
Kane.
Galvin. L. The man who shot Valent. Mike. And Pap. We are halfway there.
Michael and Gio have 2 points on the board. Galvin is your leader. He's winning with 8.
That's not good.
All right.
8.
A through Z, movies, missing word. Your next one, M. Dial.
Burner.
Mike. N. Finding.
Nemo.
Geo.
Not in Joe's house.
O. No Country.
Old.
Galvin. P. The Bride.
Princess.
Galvin.
Oh.
100%.
Pap Pap.
That was Galvin.
100%.
A real FUD.
You're a FUD ripper.
Oh, jeez. Q. Of Solace.
Quantum.
Mike. R. Blade.
Runner.
Geo. S. Black.
Sam. No.
Swan.
You could have answered, Geo.
I know. I forget we're allowed to answer twice. I forget that.
It's not twice.
I was going to say Black Sabbath.
Mike gets that point. T. Gran.
Torino.
Galvin. U. The Suspects.
Usual.
Galvin. V. Who's
Vendetta.
afraid
Virginia.
of Galvin
Fud.
and Pap Pap?
Uh-oh.
We are on the last 3.
Tight.
Gio has 4 points on the board. Michael has 5, and Galvin is your leader, way out front. He's winning with 13.
Oh, man.
All right, A through Z, movies, missing word, last 3. Here we go. W. The Grapes of
Wrath.
Mike. X. First Class.
X-Men.
Mike. And your last one. Y.
Oh, damn it.
How to Train
Your-
Dragon. Mike.
Did I make it to double digits at least?
No.
No. Gio had 4 points on the board. Michael doubling that score with 8, and Galvin is your triumphant champion today. He won with 13.
Woo! Chutney. Trademark 29.
Damn it. Close.
Yeah, that was close. Blew my voice out.
All right, Calvin, what do you have coming up in news?
No. We got a lot of stuff happening before we get to that. I'll take line 4, please, for my winner.
All right. Good morning. Who is this?
Hey, Casey.
Casey, you are the winner. I will put you on hold. Carmen will grab you during the break, and you will have your choice.
No
of
way.
prize.
I love you guys.
Yay. What are you going to see? What are you excited about? What show?
Steve Matthews.
Oh, it's all yours, Pumpkin. Hold
Casey,
on.
what's your OnlyFans?
Hold on. Carmen, she is on line 4.
Sounds
4,
like she
got
has
it.
Sounds like she has
She
it.
could have an OnlyFans.
Right, yeah. Love it. Since you went and visited the puppies and did a little puppy yoga, I would
Uh-huh.
like for you guys to do a little panting and barking and puppy talk to each other about how fantastic I am.
Calvin did great.
I need some barking and stuff. Oh, come on.
Oh, it's a puppy.
Alan. Down. Hey.
That's what I like. Yeah, a little cartoon dog.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Does everyone, I assume everyone does this. Do you grab your dogs and go up to their ear and go,
No.
Oh,
I don't
oh,
no?
smell my dog
I do all
ear.
the time.
oh, because they do it. Because dogs will do
Yeah.
it. Like if you're laying there, they'll come over and they'll.
I go
Yeah.
right in his face.
Yeah. I love it. I go, yeah, that's what you do to me.
Yeah.
My one dog growing up, Heidi, she used to hate it whenever we'd go bzz, and she'd give you the side eye, whatever, and you get real close to her and she'd go like that, whatever. She'd never bite or do anything.
right.
She just hated that. It was a little game.
Yeah, no. I will grab their faces sometimes.
Yeah.
But I don't want to get any of that puppy breath on my
Grab their faces. Get in the cage.
Yeah. Stand there for 13 hours.
Push them in hard.
When
Face
you get-
first.
I'm going to get a new one. You're dead tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Why would you be so violent?
Get in there.
I'm chill.
Galvin, what do we have coming?
Coming up in news today, horse hockey, licking Barbie, and perpetual stew.
You say licking Barbie?
Licking Barbie.
Horse hockey.
Horse hockey,
All right.
perpetual stew.
All right, Galvin, as your news, we'll take a quick break and we'll dive right into that next. It's the Mike Calta Show. Do we still have the bone bonus going on?
We do.
Oh my God! And a chance for you to win $1,000 is coming up at 8 o'clock. This is 102.5 The Bone.
Remember when this chick was maybe the hottest we've ever seen?
Remember when this chick was actually alive and they didn't have an impersonator
Could be Carmen.
playing her?
Carmen, I don't think anybody could impersonate her the way she's impersonating herself. She's getting weird again.
But that's the thing. It's not her.
It's totally her.
It's
Yeah.
her teeth are different.
Listen,
her, like,
She's been
there's-
through some stuff.
You can't definitively say anymore. Oh,
No.
that's crazy. That's a rumor.
Exactly.
It could be somebody else. It could be a guy. Yeah, I mean, there was where they stopped the video and it looked like she had a beard. You know what I mean? They did a face swap and stuff. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know anymore. I don't know.
I don't know either.
question everything.
Sure.
I don't
And, like,
know
when-
why they would kill Britney Spears and then put a fake one in her place, but you're right. I can't say that.
Because she's a money maker and she knows too much.
But she's not
So-
making any money.
Residuals and stuff
It
from
would still come in if she was dead, and the truth is that other people would get that money a lot easier if she was dead.
Who gets it though? That's
Oh,
the
I
thing
don't
you have to
know.
look at. Who gets it? Are
Yeah.
the people that are pretending she's alive getting it because she's supposedly alive? Because if she wasn't alive, it would go to these
her
other
kids.
people, and yeah.
Right.
But
So
they
who
would make
knows?
more money if they've got fake Britney. They make more money by putting her on the road and doing tours and.
Or you have this fake Britney, she goes all crazy, then she goes and gets help, and then she goes back on tour for like a final tour in her 50s or something like that. Then they're going to make a ton of money.
Nobody wanted to see Britney in her 50s.
No.
Nobody
Not-
wants to see Madonna in her 80s, but guess what? She's selling out concerts.
Exactly.
If Madonna came out and said, I will do a show of my first 5 albums, I would go see Madonna. Because I don't want to go see Madonna do new music, her and
And
Sabrina
show-
Carpenter or whatever.
And
it is.
show up 2 hours late and be Madonna and
Yeah.
all that
I
stuff.
don't
But
wanna do
again,
that.
if Britney Spears did like a farewell tour or something, or I'm clean tour, I'm back baby tour, you know what I mean? And did all her hits because she's not putting out new music. Like,
There's nothing that would make me go see Britney Spears.
Yeah, it's
She
not
could,
for
She
you.
could do the first couple of I've seen her live.
You saw her, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I have too.
She could do the first 5 songs topless. I wouldn't go see it.
But again,
Now.
Now.
Yeah.
again, it's not for you. Millennial women, huge.
Yeah.
It would sell out. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Well,
but
get on it.
they're
You know, the interesting thing, and Joe has a picture of Britney Spears like then and now. You know how whenever like a lot of times people have a head trauma, you know, like veterans and stuff, if they have some sort of head trauma and their eyes are different,
Yeah.
you know, they have the thing. She has that look to her,
Yeah,
like
maybe.
something happened.
Would it be great if she got hit in the head and she could only speak French now?
No,
They don't know how to handle it. Oui.
I still love when she plays with the knives in her bikini.
oh, it's the best. Whoever did it first and put her behind the hibachi grill may have been the greatest
So
thing.
great.
Sometimes the internet, you're just like, good
Yeah.
job, internet.
She had a new video up yesterday. No
Yeah.
knives, but her dancing crazy.
Yeah.
They took the knives away from her.
It still blows me away to think of back in like I don't know 2010 or 2008 or something, whatever. If you told me in the future Britney Spears is gonna be half naked dancing around and showing yourself, just covering her boobs with her hands,
Yeah.
you'd be like, I'm in. Where do I see that? How much? Sign me up. And now you're just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Scroll.
Now you see her,
Scroll.
she's smoking cigarettes and
Yeah.
stuff. It's gross.
Sad.
Dirty gas station feet.
Yeah.
Carmen, I found out something yesterday.
what?
So I follow this girl. I want to say her name is Jenna. I don't remember. She's a black girl from England. And she is gorgeous. She's got one eye that's like gray and one eye that's brown.
Oh.
She's like so hot. And she's got this big bushy curly hair. And I've never heart emojis her or fire emojis her, but I do
Don't
follow
lie.
her.
You don't
No,
gotta lie to
I
us.
would tell you. I would tell you.
Fire.
So I watched her videos all the time of her just doing her hair. And yesterday she got out of the shower and she was fully dressed and she's like, this is how I do my hair, you know, without drying it or whatever. I just put leave-in conditioner in it. So she takes the leave-in conditioner and she puts it in her hair. And her hair is short and curly. It's not as bushy as it normally is.
Right.
And then when it's dry, she goes, and then when it dries, I put my extensions in. And I went, what? And I looked at my wife and I go, I've been following this girl this whole time, mostly because of her hair. And my wife goes, idiot, you didn't know that those were extensions? And I go, no. So then she's like, yeah. every girl that has long hair pretty much has extensions. So when we went to the hockey game last night, we played extensions or no extensions, and there was a lot of extensions around us. I was not aware at how many girls are getting hair extensions.
Yes, and that's the thing. Like, there's
Which I still love, by the way. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
right. Listen, the extension game has come very far, and they're
Yes.
so realistic.
And how easy it is to put them in and get them out too. Because they have just
Exactly.
like clip-on ones. They have the little fishing line ones that they can put on, and
They have ones that you sew in. They have ones that you just beat in. They have glue in, tape.
Amanda used to have when about 10 years ago, she had the glue-in ones
right,
where
and those
her
are
hair was long and it was sexy. I liked it.
those are terrible for you.
Yeah, she didn't do it very long. She just
Right.
tried it out once or twice.
But the glue, I'm just saying, like the glue, is just awful
Yeah.
for you. And then like I've had the sew-in ones, which are a lot better because there's no product or anything, and there's less damage to your natural hair. And now they have even a newer way of doing it. My girl Paige, where they just do the beads and there's no sewing, and so that's even less damage, and it takes less time to put them in.
Well, keep whoring them
So-
up. They look great with it. Girls with long, fake hair are hot.
Yeah, and but that's the thing. Like, you are so easy to do.
Yep. You're 100% right.
But with the hair
You know why?
specifically,
Because I'm chill.
yeah, the world is chill. Your world is chill.
But you've always said like you can't tell whenever people are wearing a toupee.
Toupee, yeah. Gay.
Yeah.
I don't know any of those things.
Yeah.
Some girl hit me up on Snapchat the other day, and she's like, on Snapchat, I pretty much know everybody that I'm friends with on Snapchat. So this girl hits me up, and she's like, hey. And I said, hey. And she's, what city are you in? And I know right away that I'm getting walked down the OnlyFans aisle. And I didn't say anything. And she goes, why are you leaving me on red? I go, what do you want from me? And she said, I'm in St. Pete. And I went, oh, well, you're in my neighborhood. And then I go, I'm old and fat and sitting next to my wife. So I wrote back, and she wrote back, that's funny. And
Sexy.
yeah. And then I said, what's your OnlyFans? She goes, how do you know? And I go, I know. I've been through this before, and I'm not looking at your OnlyFans. It doesn't work.
How was it?
I mean, she's more attractive than I expected her to be. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, time to check in with Galvin. He's got today's news. What? You didn't know it was coming?
Not
I did.
prepared.
You do it every day.
That's right.
Every day.
I knew this.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show. Sponsored by Badger Bob Services.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
So today's top story, the 2025-26 Tampa Bay Lightning season came to an end last night. The Lightning fell 2-1 to the Montreal Canadiens in Game 7 of the first round series. Montreal scored to make it 1-0 late in the first period with Nick Suzuki with a redirection that was heading wide of the net and bounced into the net off a Lightning defender's shin pad. Tampa Bay rookie Dominic James then tied the game with 6:33 to play in the second period on a tipped point shot. Montreal got their 2-1 goal winner on a midair whack at the goal line in the third period for winner of the game, and they won the series.
Just to show you, and I know this isn't very little to do with hockey, but how much control they have over the pucks. Where I was sitting was probably about 10 rows off the glass, and there's the net in the corner. And the net is to protect from flying hockey pucks. But there is a space of, I'd say, about 3 inches between the net and the glass that something could get through.
Yeah.
Corey Perry, after they were done with practice, must have hit 20 pucks through that little slot to give it to the kids.
It's unbelievable.
Pick it up and hit it over right through that little spot, and with enough velocity to get up and over the wall, but not too fast as to hurt anybody and not miss one of them. Just picking them up, chucking them over.
That's why whenever you see the guys and they put it right under the armpit or do something, whatever, do those little things, it's like, that's not luck. I mean, they're shooting at the goal, but they're shooting very specifically where it goes.
It's way more precise than you think it is.
Well, the goal that gave Montreal the lead, how he hits it in midair.
Yeah.
And it literally just slides right under Vasi's arm.
That's the other thing. The puck is coming upwards of 100 miles per hour sometimes, or over 100 miles per hour. But, let's just say 90 miles per hour, 80-some miles per hour. For you to be surrounded by defenders and get your stick on it and it deflected enough where it doesn't, go off to the side, whatever, it goes exactly where you want it to go. It's crazy how good those guys are.
Yeah, it was a good series. Not this past game, but the game before was fantastic.
That was one of the most intense, great games with no score. I mean, when was the last time you watched a game that was 0-0 the entire time and you were on the edge of your seat the entire game?
The one save that Vasilevsky makes, I'm sure everybody's seen on social media, is amazing.
It's
amazing.
unbelievable. It's
Like, it
unbelievable.
rebounds off his pad, and he's able to, it's like the Matrix.
Yeah.
It's really, really disappointing that they win that game and they couldn't, put it away at home.
Yeah.
We had this woman sitting in front of us last night. She was by herself.
Oh, you hate women at the games.
Was she enjoying herself? Get her, Mike.
Did she cheer when they scored?
Oh,
She sat down in a chair.
I hate this bitch.
Oh,
And she turns around and she says to me, and I went, okay.
Hair extensions?
No, I specifically pointed out no extensions, and I was right. So she's probably about in her late 50s, early 60s, by herself, appears to be drunk, but is not drinking. Does that make sense?
Yes.
She's not drinking, but appears to be like an obnoxious drunk. Immediately starts standing up and yelling at everybody. Starts to chant F with the F word, Marty.
Okay.
And she's mad at Marty St. Louis.
Yeah.
And she looks at me. She goes, F Marty, F Marty. I go, I like Marty.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want me to say. I don't know. Then she leaned in and she said, I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. I just looked at her and I go,
That's the worst.
no, the
And a
worst.
Sunday game, you're going to get that.
The worst is she kept standing up during every play and videotaping everything. And the guy behind me was like, great, lady, you got the face off. Now sit down.
Yeah.
It was one of those, it was as annoying as can be. But I felt bad. She was by herself. And of course, my wife can't hate people like I do because she's got to be a therapist. She's like, I believe she's an alcoholic.
Yeah.
But she's not even drinking. And she goes,
Residual.
but she has alcoholic tendencies. Like, oh, okay, great.
She
So-
probably been drinking since noon, though. And then
Probably.
rolled into there where now the drinks are, 3 times the price. She's like,
Yeah, she's probably going into the bathroom and sipping out of her little.
Yeah.
She kept talking to my wife.
Oh.
And it was driving my wife insane. So every once in a while, I would just tap her on the shoulder so she would turn around and engage with my wife. And my wife's like, if you touch her again, I'm gonna kill you."
you're a jerk.
Oh my God, it was fantastic.
You're the worst.
It would get quiet for a second, and I just reach in and tap her shoulder, and she'd turn around and just start talking to my wife. My wife's like, I hate you. I absolutely hate you.
So you have the intense game 0-0, and then game winner in overtime, and then this one was 2-1. All these low scoring, whatever. First game for the series for the Wild and the Avalanche last night, 9-6.
Wow.
15
What
goals.
a game
Yeah.
that must have been to be at.
15 goals in one game. Yeah. So the Avalanche lead that series 1-0. But I just thought that was interesting. 9-6. That's unbelievable. Not a good day yesterday for Florida sports. The Orlando Magic were eliminated from the 2026 NBA playoffs on Sunday after a 116-94 loss to the Detroit Pistons in a decisive Game 7. The loss marked a historic collapse for Orlando, who blew a 3-1 series lead by losing 3 consecutive games to Detroit. This was the 15th time in NBA history a team has come back from such a deficit.
I was trying to be a Magic fan, and I found out they stink.
No, they don't stink. Listen, they got some good parts. They're
Yeah.
going to get some guys in the draft and stuff. There's a few things we need to have happen and stuff, but
I mean, a 3-1 collapse. That is a toughie.
it was, man, it was. It was hard to watch. It was like, come on, what are we doing? Because there was times where they're leading by like 18 points, and you're like, all right, keep this going, and then they'd come back. They had Game 6 for the Magic. The second half, two quarters, they scored 19 points.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can't do that.
No.
You're not going to win that game. It's absolutely insane.
It's kind of like not shooting any pucks on the goal in the second period and still winning the game.
Yeah. And then sticking with sports, for the first time, a female horse trainer has won the Kentucky Derby. The winning horse was
Easy
named
foot.
Golden Tempo.
Oh,
Was the name of the horse that won. Did you see? Did everybody watch the Derby or no?
No.
no.
Or did you watch?
I bet it, but I did not watch it.
Golden Tempo went from last to first.
Wow, what are the odds
was
there?
20 to 1.
23 to 1, yeah.
Yeah.
And was in the back of the pack, and then just slowly went do 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 do, just went right up to first. Whatever.
That's nice.
Here's how it went down with the call, and then the winning trainer, Cherie Duveau.
As they come to the last 16th of a mile, Danon Bourbon in front. Oh, sending a huge long shot. Renegade and Golden Tempo are closing too. Here's Golden Tempo, and Cherie
female trainer to win the Kentucky Derby. 44-year-old Cherie DeVoe conditioning Golden Tempo with a tremendous run down the stretch to win the Derby.
Honored that I get to be that person, and I hope this just paves the way for any other little girl with big dreams or woman with big dreams. I always thought that the sky was the limit. Now, really, it truly is the limit.
It's a limit.
All right.
How do you get into that?
I think you're
horses as a kid.
I think the majority of them are born into it.
Right.
Their family are already doing it. I don't know if that's
They own a farm or something.
Yeah.
At a young age.
Yeah, I don't know whether that's something you kind of fall into. Like nobody growing up in Detroit is probably.
Oh, come on.
Well, I'm just saying, Michigan.
Don't take my
Carmen.
dream. Yeah.
There's no horses down there.
Yeah.
There are horses.
No, I get Michigan, but I'm saying like if you grow up like downtown Detroit or something,
Right.
you're probably that's probably not in your wheelhouse and stuff. You're in Kentucky. Hey, my whole family is in horses, so we do. I think Ocala has a lot of horses. Ocala has a lot of horses and horse training and all that stuff. Ocala also has a lot of dogs that are in the dog shows, like in the Westminster dog shows and stuff.
Yeah.
For some reason, Ocala has a lot out there.
breeding area up there.
Yeah.
Rich people get into stuff in certain areas, like my old neighbor moved to. Listen to this. My old neighbor was rich. They had one house on 3 pieces of property. They bought 3 plots of land, built one house, and they built it in the back so that really all you could see was the front of their house.
Carmen, if you live next door to somebody and they're rich,
Yeah.
what does that mean?
No, they were rich. They had 3 plots of land. I had 1.
Oh, I bet they're very chill.
Their house
So chill.
Their house was turned toward the lake where nobody could see it. You know why? Turned out they were nudists.
Oh.
And they enjoyed being naked in their backyard, but they didn't want anybody to see them.
Oh.
But anyway, the guy was his father was a gynecologist, and he was probably in his 80s when I met him, 70s, 80s. His father was a gynecologist.
Right away, I
His
think creep for some reason.
Not
And
though.
nudist.
Yeah.
Let me
but
look at it.
I didn't know they were nudists till after we moved, like until we were, they never showed any signs.
I'm a nudist gynecologist.
One day I brought them Christmas gifts. I brought them over some cookies when we first moved in. I brought Joey over there when he was little, and we brought Christmas gift, and she wouldn't open the door. She had like her shoulder on the door, and she was like, "Okay, thank you," and she like reached her arm out and took it. And I thought that was a weird reception, but now I know it's because she was naked. Yeah. So anyway,
Should have got a Christmas gift from her.
Wow.
Check out these jingle balls.
yeah. Well, that was they also lived in Idaho or Iowa. I'm not sure. I think it was Iowa. And his father was a gynecologist, but like one of the first gynecologists in the country, and had a patent on a lot of the instruments and procedures and stuff. So this guy was rich beyond belief. And they moved to Idaho, and they buy this house, and it's like half on a mountain and half below, and they own all this land before. Well, anyway, all the rich wives get into riding and taking care of horses, which is probably how they got it started with the Derby and all that stuff. So one of the wives at the horse thing says, "You own all that land. Do you own all the mineral rights to the land?" And she said, "I don't know." And she said, "You should have it tested. They're finding oil everywhere over there." They tested their land. They owned the mineral rights, and they struck oil. Wow, unbelievable!
Yeah. Rich get richer.
The rich get richer.
Yeah.
But that's how it is when you get into all of a sudden you move to Ocala and they're breeding dogs up there. That's like the cool thing to do.
Yeah.
Rich people have rich hobbies.
Yeah.
Right.
Not this guy.
In fact, with
So
Very
you are
chill.
rich.
I got very chill hobbies.
Golden Tempo, the horse, I believe the owners of the Florida Panthers are part owner of Golden Tempo.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. So the rich get richer.
Yeah, it's super expensive to even be involved in that.
All I can think of is whenever you say mineral rights is, I drink your milkshake. My boy! I've lost my boy!
I didn't see it, but I know what you're
It's
talking
such
about.
a great movie.
Yeah.
No, that's Daniel Day-Lewis, everything he does. Like, has there ever been anything where you go, Daniel Day-Lewis wasn't great in that?
Yeah.
No, but his last movie, where he was like
Was it
a
cobbler
seamstress or something.
Or seamstress? Yeah. I didn't see it. But
or
didn't
a tailor or
didn't win all kind of awards though?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the thing. He kind of just puttered out, which leads me to believe he's got to do something else.
I think he'll be okay.
Yeah, no, I know. But But as an artist, you want to go out strong.
But also, that seems like something he would do. He probably became an actual tailor or
tailor,
seamstress or doing whatever. Rudy Giuliani, the former New York City mayor and longtime champion of President Donald Trump, is in stable but critical condition in the hospital.
Damn it.
The spokesperson said. Did you pick him up? Emergency pick?
Yeah.
No further details on his illness have been released. Giuliani, who is 81, who is 81, was injured in a car accident late last year, though. So I don't know whether there's anything with that. Also, he had some hair dye that was dripping, I remember at one point.
Gross.
When he went to the Four Seasons lawnmower place.
What a weird
What a
story.
fall from grace.
To go from the king of New York.
Yeah.
King of New York, the king of 9/11. The thing that got you there was prosecuting all the mobsters, turning New York around, turning it into a Disney run.
Cleaning up Times Square.
Yeah, cleaning up Times Square, all the things that he did.
And then you managed 9/11 and all that. And then now you're just...
And then he was in Borat 2.
Borat 2 and Weirdo and all the lawsuits and the melting hair in the wrong place.
We had him on the air the day after Borat 2 came out. That was one of the most uncomfortable interviews I've ever had to do.
And he answered the question, too.
He did, but it was still... Like, I wanted to push him on it so hard, but he was Rudy Giuliani. I don't know. It was kind of weird. But although now, I got to tell you, my level of respect for him now is... I met him one time at a Yankee game, where he usually sat right in those seats out front. I was sitting behind him, and when he got up to leave, he looked right at me, we made eye contact, and we just shook hands, and I couldn't... This was right after 9/11. I didn't even know what to say. I was like,
yeah.
And I shook his hand, and I was so, speechless. Now I wouldn't even cross the room to go say I don't.
Probably not.
He's embarrassing now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a weird thing to go from being like so respected to now it's just a joke. And now when you think of him, you don't think of all the great stuff.
No.
You think of all the terrible stuff.
Wild conspiracy theories, the melting hair dye.
Even when some of his theories being true, it's still weird.
Yeah. As of May 2nd, 2026, Spirit Airlines has ceased operations and shut down after 34 years, canceling all of its flights and entering a wind-down process following failed bailout negotiations. The budget carrier cited insurmountable debt and high fuel costs. Passengers are advised not to go to the airport to seek automatic refunds.
Garbage airline. Garbage. And is getting what they deserve right now.
No, this is bad.
It's not bad.
This is horrible.
What is horrible about it?
I told you. Well, one, you've got like 50,000 people that are out of a job. It affects airports. It affects cities, so many levels. And it drives all the prices of the airlines up.
The amount of people that I've dealt with that work for Spirit, if I were to say that they are all exactly the same, they are all terrible people.
No, it affects everything from pilots down to people that work at the airports in these cities that now don't have
clearly
jobs.
I'm not being fully serious.
Oof.
But I have never had more problems with an airline than at Spirit Airline. Obviously, I don't want people to lose their jobs and be out of work, but
it was an affordable way of traveling for a lot of people.
But it really wasn't that much more affordable. I mean, it would give you with that whole hey, we could fly you there for $134, but then by the time you were done, and you checked out, it was almost as much as any other airline.
But that bottom line keeps the other airlines in check. Now they can just raise their prices. There's no reason for them to keep their prices.
There will be other discount airlines.
Yeah.
There will be. There you still have the Frontiers of the world, and
how many times did you fly on Spirit?
A lot. Because,
really?
Yeah, because my grandmother lived in New Jersey, and Spirit had a nonstop flight to Atlantic City. So to get to my grandmother's house, I would fly there. I've never, ever, ever flew without having a problem. And I don't just mean being late.
Yeah.
I mean, planes are going to be
you
late.
only used them like once or twice.
No. Yeah, I used them a lot, and I had a problem every time, and they were always, mostly on the Atlantic City side, always so rude.
Yeah.
They were the worst people to deal with. And it was like, you're getting in trouble for using Spirit. Like, they talk to you like you did something wrong.
Yeah, we know this is all you can get, so we're going to treat you like that.
Yeah, like they were hurting us.
Isn't that funny whenever you see people that just do a normal job, and you're like, they're great.
Right.
Because you're so used to how terrible all people are at their job that whenever somebody does an average job, you put them on a pedestal.
We flew Spirit to Miami, I think. One of those, like in Costa Rica, we had to hop on from one flight to another, and that was surprisingly pleasant. The people here were wonderful at the gate, so obviously I don't mean it for everybody, but my overall experience with them has been terrible. And online, the same thing. Like you try to get some information online, and everybody's just complaining. That has to have something to do with the fact that
Probably.
people don't want to fly it because they're getting treated terribly.
Yeah.
I remember one of the nicest things anybody at the airline ever did for me was I was checking in, and the lady goes, "How tall are you?" And I said 6'4", and she goes, "I'm going to put you in an exit row because."
Yeah.
And I go, "Oh man, that's nice." And then when we went to Ireland, the lady did the same thing and put me up front where you have more like room and
Bulkhead
stuff. I was
action,
like, "Yeah, that's awesome." Mike, you would not know this. I don't think you're going to know this because you're not putting gas in your car.
I'm not.
The national average gas
Can I
price
guess?
was how much per gallon yesterday?
$5.30.
$5.30. The national average gas price. Gio, any guess?
$4.50.
$4.50. Joe?
$4.75.
Carmen?
$4.25.
Carmen closest without going over. Gio actually closest. It was $4.44 per gallon yesterday. That is up 30 cents from last week.
Ooh.
And up about $1.30 from last year at this time. It's also an all-time record price for May, but the overall record is still $5.01. That was back in 2022.
Wow.
$4.44 national average for gas price per gallon.
They say that the pain is going to be worth it in the end, is what Trump told me. So
When
I feel
the
good
Strait
about
of Hormuz
that.
is open and clean and clear, then gas prices will drop. We'll go back down to nickel.
So it's interesting. When the gas prices were high when Biden was office, I heard that the president has nothing to do with gas prices.
Right.
And now they're high, and it's apparently all Trump.
Yeah.
Well, here,
think
there's a big difference.
I think the war might have
The
something to do
war,
with it.
yeah. The fact
When you
that we're
start a
manipulating
war,
the Strait
yeah.
of Hormuz right now is blocking oil from going to other countries. And
So it's 100% Trump then?
not 100%.
It wasn't Biden, but it is Trump.
But
No,
again,
but I'm saying, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I get it. We're at war. Who started the war? But it's just so funny how the president has nothing to do with it. Now that Trump's president, the president's the one that did it. Blah, blah. Listen,
I
either
saw the
way,
Trump I did the stickers.
yeah. Either way, I don't.
I'm
like
not
it.
seeing a lot of the Trump stickers yet. I saw one or two.
I keep seeing them show up on social media.
Yeah, the Biden ones were everywhere.
Yeah.
But now I'm slowly starting to see the Trump stickers trickle out.
Well, like how I know it is, like it used to cost me like around 35, 37 to fill my tank up. Now I'm in the 50s.
Ooh.
Around 53,
I
54.
don't miss filling up that Hummer, buddy.
Yeah.
The worst part about filling up the Hummer, the H2, was that at this point it would probably click off before it was full.
Right.
They would
Yeah.
block me.
How did you wind up doing the other day? Well, I guess you probably didn't go too many places. You said that you didn't charge.
I was fine.
Yeah.
I've never even had a close call. Everything's been really good.
Well, I think it was whatever day, Thursday
right,
or
I forgot
Friday.
to plug it in.
Yeah.
Nope, no problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy. The USPS, or the United States Postal Service, announced a new release coming this summer. Ooh, is everybody excited? Does this mail some stuff?
A new stamp, maybe?
It is. It's a set of Barbie stamps featuring Barbie dolls through the years, dressed for 10 different iconic careers. So you've got
Ooh, what are they? Kind of careers.
flight attendant Barbie.
Do they have Fat Barbie? Because then they have plus.
They call her Farbie.
Yeah.
They did have a plus size Barbie.
Yeah.
And then they started-
It's body positive Barbie, I believe.
Right.
Yes. And then they started making ones that were like disabled or had like
They gave her a
disabilities.
negative body and called it a body positive.
Yeah. There's going back to Devil Wears Prada 2 real quick. Now they have an HR department, so Miranda can't say that the girls are fat.
Oh, right.
So she's like, yeah, well, she's very body positive. That's kind of that was a funny little thing throughout that movie, is that now there's HR and
So-
Miranda
How
gets
hot
correct.
is Meryl Streep in this movie?
She's good. She's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, she doesn't look like she's really aged 20 years at all. You know?
I watched a lot of reviews, and like I guess like the biggest takeaway is they made Miranda too relatable.
yeah,
Is what like the big takeaway is, like the big.
Well, she had to soften a little in
yeah,
20
she's
years.
Yeah.
definitely more likable, and her and Anne Hathaway get along a little bit better because they're kind of working as a team this time
Right.
and stuff. But it's I don't know. I still enjoyed it. I think if you like the
Yeah.
first movie, you'll like it.
I'm excited. I want to go see
Yeah,
it.
it was good.
Any cameos from any hot chicks that are
Giselle in
popular
this one?
now?
Yeah, I don't want to give any stuff away.
Oh, yeah,
There's
yeah.
a lot of cameos. A lot of there are apparently a lot of fashion people that I don't recognize,
Right.
but I guess are famous. But
Yeah, because
there's
I
a
know that
couple.
Sydney Sweeney was supposed to be in there like a cameo, and they cut it out.
There's somebody else who's in there. That I don't want to give it away, but
Yeah.
yeah. It was good. I liked it.
Today is May 4th, a.k.a. Star Wars Day.
Yay.
May the 4th be with you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Put
you.
up my picture of me and Mark Hamill on our Instagram at the Mike Calta Show if you want to go like it. It is me at about 24 years old.
Yeah.
I do have some other Star Wars stuff coming up later in the news.
Best Star Wars movie.
Well, hold off.
All right,
because
all right.
I got some stuff. It's not that, but it's
There's only
something.
one answer to that.
Best Star Wars movie.
Agreed. Yeah.
There you go.
An ex-Chick-fil-A employee has finally been arrested after a bizarre scheme where he snuck back behind the counter. So he was already not an employee. You know, he had worked there. Then he's an ex-employee, goes back behind the counter of Chick-fil-A and refunded 800 mac and cheese orders to his own credit card,
800,
which is worth about $80,000.
Wow.
Yeah, so he refunded it to his credit card, so he had like $80,000 worth of credit on his credit card.
That's crazy.
How do you get behind the counter to Chick-fil-A?
I knew somebody was doing that.
Yeah?
A scam.
While they worked there, or what?
While they worked there, they would do the thing, and then they would refund money back on their credit cards. They were paying their credit cards off that way. Great scam. If you can do it once or twice, you're eventually going to get caught.
Yeah. Did they get caught?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oof. No good. A woman in Florida is accused of setting her boyfriend's home on fire and making threatening statements online. Among other things, she said she would huff and puff and blow his house down.
I'm going to say not hot.
Yeah, no picture on that one. No picture on that one. I didn't see. Another Florida. This is a married couple in Florida. They're facing a felony charge for admitting to burning a $1,200 drone in their fire pit after discovering the drone in their backyard. So it was on their property. The drone was on their property, and they found it, and they just threw it in their fire pit.
Yeah, so why is it their fault? It was on their property.
Yeah, but it was probably somebody's drone that flew over and fell down, whatever. But
I wonder if you get in trouble for that. I mean,
they're facing felony charges. I don't know whether they had anything to do with the drone falling or if they just happened upon it where it was like, oh, here's the drone.
Like, do you own the airspace over your house?
No. But you most likely you don't own the airspace, but you do own the backyard. So if it's in your property in the backyard on the ground,
you can destroy it.
I would think so.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Evidently not. If they're getting felony charges,
that's it. I'm gonna ask Tom that tomorrow.
Yeah, weird that you would do that. Why are you burning the drone?
I mean, why get a drone back here taking pictures of me?
It seems more of that. It seems like they either knocked it out of the sky,
there's a situation,
or they were annoyed by it. Finally, it fell, and they grabbed it, and threw it in their fire pit.
But then also, like, how high is the airspace? Like, if it's because if it's level with your house, is that technically now your airspace, or is an inch off your ground? Like, where is the line drawn for
I don't know,
that?
Karen. I just found out about this about 10 years ago. That in New York,
The airspace.
You own buildings and airspace.
Yeah,
that's
and
crazy.
That way people can't build high rises to block your view.
Right.
Yeah.
You own the airspace.
Yeah.
That's insane to me.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna buy your airspace.
No.
I buy your airspace.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Mike. Yeah, I have a quick question for you guys on the gas prices. All the stuff I've looked into is we only get about 10% of our oil from over there.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Once there becomes some sort of disruption in the oil process, whether or not we're getting our oil from there or Mexico or we're getting it from here, or whatever it is, once there's some sort of disruption in the process, that's what drives all the oil prices up.
Okay, so you don't really think I thought it was just the oil companies really taking advantage of us, and maybe that's still true. But
right,
okay, I just couldn't find a good logical answer for this, so I just thought I'd maybe call you guys.
It's all about driving the barrels of oil are up to $100 a gallon. It's a global thing. So once they start seeing that there's disruption and other countries are getting disrupted, it still affects our market here, and that's why the oil goes up. So we're all screwed either way, sir. Whether we're getting oil from here or there or anywhere, we're still going to be the ones that get screwed.
All right, gotcha. Thank you very much.
Electric cars, though, way to go! I'm telling you.
The FAA says ground airspace from the ground up is considered public domain.
Ground up, public domain. So no matter how much higher off your house you want, Carmen, you do not own the airspace.
See, that's crazy, though.
No. Well, listen to me. If I'm in my backyard and there's a drone back there, I'm just going to flash my wiener at it. That's the only way to get back there.
Okay.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
It's K-Pop Jason. How are you doing?
What's up, K-Pop Jason? How are you doing?
Disappointed about yesterday.
Why, you didn't get to go to the show?
No, the Lightning blew it.
Oh, the Lightning. Sorry. Well, you can't be Lightning and K-pop, Jason. You got to stick to one thing.
We K-pop fans are lovers of hockey and Formula One too.
Oh, I did not know. Those three go together. Hockey, Formula One, and K-pop. What is next on the K-pop realm now that BTS has exited town?
I'm waiting to see if maybe Red Velvet will come or Blackpink.
Blackpink.
I like to see a little Blackpink. That's good right there.
Rose, Jenny, Lisa, Jisoo. I have 2 of their albums.
You do. Well, if you're a K-pop fan, you should have at least 2.
I got to get their light stick.
That sounds
All right,
dirty.
K-pop Jason. Good hearing from you, buddy.
I'm a celebrity. Someone recognized me from your show yesterday. They told me at work.
Did they really? They said you're K-pop Jason?
Yeah.
What kind of work do you
customer
do?
From Publix.
All right.
I
love Publix. K-pop Jason, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Thank you.
See you.
See you.
See you, buddy.
See ya.
Gets a little confusing.
Bye.
I have a hot or not for you guys.
All right. What do we got?
Carmen,
Yes.
Gio, both from your neck of the woods, Michigan. A Michigan teacher was sentenced Tuesday after pleading guilty to having sex with a 16-year-old student. She was tutoring and recording their encounters. 27-year-old Jocelyn San Roman was sentenced to 4 to 15 years in prison after pleading guilty to third-degree criminal sexual conduct. San Roman was a teacher at Oakside Prep Academy, a charter school in Waterford Township, when she was had sex with a student that she was tutoring. The judge presiding over the case said San Roman recorded the sexual encounters with the teen at his home. San Roman told another teacher about the relationship, and that teacher contacted police, prompting an investigation.
Question for you.
Yes.
Before we get to the hot or not.
Okay.
You have a son?
Yes.
You have a son?
Mm-hmm.
And I have a son. Joe,
I got
you have
one.
a son as
Yes,
well. I'm
yes,
sorry.
I do. It's all right.
16 years old.
15.
I thought you said 16.
15. Oh, 16. Sorry. Yeah, 15 years in prison. Sorry.
She's
16 years
27.
old. She's 27.
He's 16.
Yeah.
Think of somebody that we know that's 27.
I don't know. 27.
I don't know. How old do you think that Abby Broad is from Magic?
I know she's 29. She's going to be 30 this year.
Okay, so
But
younger
close.
than that.
All right.
All right. So 27 years old, 16-year-old son. Not saying is it right or is it wrong? Are you mad? If they come to you and they go, Gio, it's up to you. Will you press charges?
And it was this situation?
This
where
situation. Same year,
Yes.
16, you're a 16-year-old son,
Yeah.
and she's 27 tutor.
Yeah.
Galvin,
She filmed it.
Oh.
they filmed it.
Yeah. The thing is I think it's almost worse to go to trial and do all this stuff because then it's out there more. Where I just go, listen, he banged a
Right.
teacher and this and that, whatever. But also,
Kid showing no sign of trauma.
yeah, but also she used her authority to, do stuff.
I gotta
whatever.
imagine somebody who's 27 years old that's reducing themselves to make sweet love to a 16-year-old is gotta have some sort of limited mental capacity. Not saying that she's not a smart person, but that something happened to her.
Yeah,
where
but
she's
also,
It doesn't
insecure.
matter.
also, so a dumb guy killed your wife. Are you like, he was a dumb guy? You know what I mean?
No. I'm not excusing it. What I'm saying is that there's got to be something that happened to her that made her feel insecure enough to make her think that she needs to have sex with a 16-year-old.
Yeah, but she's passing that trauma on to the
Right.
kid now.
Also-
And even though he might not be showing any signs of trauma right now, eventually he
Also,
And then he
I-
grows up.
Also, I would imagine that most rapists had something in their past that made
Probably.
them a rapist,
Probably,
and then you
Yeah.
go,
And
"Oh,
I
poor
don't-
rapist."
Yeah. And then maybe he starts to decide he wants to sleep with a 17-year-old girl when he's
Right.
27.
He
or
grows
30.
up and then he
Exactly.
starts.
By the
And
way,
then-
also she's a rapist.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go, well, my dad thought it was cool at the
Yeah.
time.
No,
So-
I don't even think it's
no, I'm not saying
necessarily
you.
cool.
I'm just saying that it's you. If I don't want, I can't validate that.
Them's the rules.
Yeah.
Right, but I'm saying here's the thought is that this girl now is ruined for the rest of her life and she's probably going to have to
Yeah.
go to jail.
Yeah.
but all she did really, honestly, at the end of the day, was bring pleasure to your
No,
son.
all she did was rape a child.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
if you ask your son, he's like,
But-
this is the greatest thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah, but you want to think that, like, oh yeah, my son was banging, but it's not. Not all the
that's
situations
not-
are like that.
I would have to have that conversation with my son. I don't want him to be like, yeah, it was awesome. But I'm saying I'd
Yeah.
have to talk to him and figure out, like, if my son had sex with other people before and she was just one of them, then this isn't as traumatic as you would think it would be.
But also think of your mindset when you're 16 compared to your mindset when you're 27. It's
And at
worlds,
16, I would be like,
worlds
how
apart.
dare you put this girl in jail? She was the greatest thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah, maybe, but
Yeah.
you know.
But then when you're 27 and you're like, thank God she went
Yeah.
to jail and I learned what she did was wrong.
Yeah.
Because otherwise,
Well, I didn't say there wouldn't be therapy involved.
I just think you open a really, you open some doors that are,
And
gonna
also-
mess you up down the road.
and also, if you change the situation, I understand what you're doing, but if you change the situation and a 27-year-old man had sex with your 16-year-old daughter,
He needs to die.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's the
So
thing.
it shouldn't be any different the way we protect our daughters versus how we protect our sons.
Oh, man.
They're
Carmen,
still
you
our
just said-
children.
you just set off an anger streak inside of me.
Why?
Because if I thought about that for a second, I would be furious.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd
And
want
you-
I'd want him to get the death penalty.
You're not really like, oh, I don't want to ruin this guy's
Yeah,
life.
Yeah,
And-
I would, you're right.
But he says,
Uh-huh.
hey, man, your daughter goes, Dad, I loved it. It was great. It was
Right.
fantastic.
Don't ever
He
say
was
that.
making sweet love to me
And
Right.
videotaping.
and videotaping it.
And
like,
and now even let's change it. What if it wasn't a female that did this to your son? What
Oh,
if your
yeah.
son was gay and a man did this to your son?
yeah.
Yeah, we'd have
It,
problems. there.
exact. So again, it doesn't matter what the predator looks like if it's a man or a woman. This is a rapist. This is someone who did something terrible. You have to turn them in.
Like we want to think, oh yeah, my son had a great time. It was cool.
Right.
But like the odds of that, I feel are very low.
Right.
I just feel like if my son is sexually active at that age, and I know he is, he's had a girlfriend, he's had a couple of flings, you
Yeah.
know, like things we talk about, and I know that he's sexually active, and this happens, and he's like, "Yeah, I was cool with it. Then, you know, it wasn't my first time, wasn't my third time. I knew it was coming. I kind of manipulated a little bit,
Yeah, but he probably didn't. He's 16.
Yeah, but
She's
he
a
was
grown adult.
getting
But-
manipulated.
Right.
but he may have. I mean, I've been around some very insecure women that are easily manipulated, older and younger. Sometimes a woman likes a little bit of attention paid to her, and all of a sudden she melts in your hand, and you don't. She's never had that before.
Find someone your age.
No, I'm not saying. I'm
Yeah.
not saying it's acceptable. What I'm saying is sometimes it's easier to do. So what I'm saying if he did that, and then he came to me and he was like, "Listen, I'm cool with this." At that point I'd go, "All right, maybe we don't press charges against her." But I'm telling you, at the same time, if my daughter comes to me, I go, "This guy must be killed."
Right.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
don't understand why the difference.
It's because my daughter is. I like her better.
So more importantly, hot or not, she is 27 years old. Her name is Jocelyn San Roman. She's from Michigan. She was a teacher. She was tutoring a 16-year-old, raping him and videoing it and doing all this stuff.
Making sweet love.
We know she's bad. Mike Calta, hot or not?
Hot,
You say hot.
hot. Without that Jocelyn.
All right, Gio, what do you
27,
think?
Hot.
27, filming it. Yeah, the fact that she's filming it, she wants it to be out there. I think she's hot.
Carmen?
Horrible person, hot body.
I don't think she's a bad person.
I went to school in Michigan. I do not remember any of my teachers being hot, but my theory is female teachers that mess with their students are always hot.
You say always hot. So all three of you
Yeah.
say hot. Joe has it on Bone TV. You guys have it on your phone. Tell me whether you think Jocelyn's hot or not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's hot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's hot. She's hot. Which, by the way,
She's an Asian version of my wife.
this is a story that she just got sentenced. So this happened earlier, but she just got sentenced. And also, looking at the photos, quite a few different ones where they made her look nicer too.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because there's some where she's in a gray shirt in a mugshot, some she's in a maroon shirt, some she's a little more tan, some, this and that, whatever. Yeah, but so,
I will say she does not look 27
yeah. Well, they may have made her,
in this photo, anyways.
Aged her a little bit,
yeah.
yeah. So there you go. Michigan teacher, hot. Bad person. We know. Bad person. Well, Mike's not sure. Jury's still out.
Not sure.
You talk about how your wife makes fart soup that you enjoy.
Oh man, we haven't had good fart soup in a long time.
Any other soups or stews or anything that you like?
She also makes a nice chili.
Yeah.
Yep. She puts a little turkey chili with some corn in it.
Your dad cooks a lot. Your dad makes a lot of good stuff.
He does.
My dad, like one of his go-to things, like if dad was making dinner, beef stew. He would make beef stew, and that was like one of his signature dishes and stuff. Would you eat perpetual stew?
I don't know what that is.
Well, let me explain.
All right.
It's basically a soup that people keep boiling and just adding on to for days, sometimes weeks and stuff, whatever.
Really?
Yeah, so experts say it's safe as long as you maintain a consistent high temperature. So you can eat and then throw a couple more potatoes and some veggies in there and stuff and just keep, adding to the stew.
I bet a perpetual stew tastes good after a while.
I mean, you put it in a crock pot.
Yeah.
Cook it in a crock pot, put it on the temperature, whatever, and you just keep adding stuff in there because you have the base, basically.
Yeah, I guess I would try it. I mean, it sounds kind of gross.
It's the opposite.
The idea.
That's the opposite of taking the stew and putting it in the fridge. You just keep it warm the whole time.
Keep it warm, yeah. The restaurants do that.
If somebody serves you a bowl of soup and they say, the good news is the water that's at the base of the soup has been boiling for 20 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know whether you go 20 days.
How long it is.
I don't know if you go 20 days.
Perpetual.
Yeah. Perpetual stew. By the way, they're going to be opening for Pitbull Top.
That's a great name.
Yeah. The Oscars have updated their eligibility rules to require nominees in the acting and writing categories to be human. Yeah. They will also allow actors to be considered for multiple roles in the same categories.
Okay, so you could be up for Best Actor in 2 different movies.
Actors considered for multiple roles in the same categories. So, yeah. So you could be up for Best Drama, Best Actor in a Drama, whatever, if you're in this movie and this movie.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense. I got to tell you, they need to figure out some of the different stuff. Because remember when The Martian was up for Best Comedy? And we were like, The Martian?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
I don't
comedy?
remember anything funny in that movie.
No, there was like a couple lines that were, funny, whatever. I'm going to science the hell out of this or whatever he says, and you're like, oh, that's funny. But I mean, it's definitely a dramatic movie.
Yeah, I certainly wouldn't call it a comedy.
Yeah. Not definitely not. Gio, you and your family love to go on road trips and do the different stuff. Have you been to do you think a lot of different, not necessarily landmarks, but like attractions?
I think so.
So if you're heading out on a road trip anytime soon, you could stop at a bunch of different free attractions all over the United States.
Like, what have you seen? The world's biggest ball of yarn?
I've done everything imaginable in Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg. Everything. We've done every single thing you can do there.
Did you go to the Titanic exhibition?
Yes, we've done it all.
One of the ones on the list here I have been to, I know for sure that's right up front here, and there's another one actually in the same city that I've been to because when I was up in Louisville, Kentucky, I went to the Louisville baseball bat place, and I went to the Muhammad Ali Museum.
Okay.
Went to both of those because Louisville, Kentucky and stuff. So they say baseball bat in Louisville, Kentucky, belt buckle museum in Abilene, Texas.
It's on our to-do list, but we have not been there yet.
What about functional fire hydrant in Beaumont, Texas? Fountain soda cup. That's in Missouri. I guess they have a bunch of different soda cups there that you could go and check out. You want to see a bunch of gravel? Go to Columbus, Ohio. Golf club, you can go to Casey, Illinois. Peanuts, you're going to go to Ashburn, Georgia. Pencils, you're going back to Illinois. Casey, Illinois has golf club and pencil museum.
Oh. Well, on my way to Casey.
I did go to the Ben and Jerry's ice cream factory in Vermont.
Well, I think that's just
okay.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anybody really into thermometers? If you're out in Baker, California, you can go see those. And then raspberries in Hopkins, Minnesota.
Where did the teacher get in trouble?
She got in trouble in Michigan.
I go visit her if I was in Michigan.
Yeah.
That'd be about it.
Good one to stop at.
Yeah.
Post Malone has canceled the start of his tour with Jelly Roll.
Oh,
he said
they're not selling tickets.
He says he needs more time to finish new music before going on tour, but fans are speculating now that it's due to low tickets.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
We said before, I think he split his audience.
Yeah, but here's the deal: is I didn't think Coldplay would sell at the stadium, and it did. I didn't think who else was there coming to the stadium, and it did. Selling
My Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And if you would have said to me Jelly Roll and Post Malone, I'd be like, oh, slam dunk.
Right.
No.
Yeah, you would think.
No, they're
both very popular.
Yeah.
Similar artists though that went into country. They were originally like rappers and different kind of music and pivoted into country music, and that's where they kind of blew up. Well, not Post Malone, but
only funny thing I think I've ever seen this person do. Noah, what's his name? Trevor Noah. when he was hosting the Grammys, and I think it was Teddy Swims was there or Jelly Roll was there, and he said, "Can we take your phone and see if it'll open with Teddy Swims' face because he's got the tattoos and stuff and everything." Probably didn't write it, but I thought I was like, "Oh, that's clever." Because they both kind of fat guys with tattoos all over their face and stuff. So if you were going to go see Post Malone and Jelly Roll, no, you're not. Not going to be.
Back it off.
Yeah.
Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Mike. Hey, I have to kind of agree with you, man, because I was 15 when I lost my virginity, and it was to a 24-year-old woman.
What was her relation to you, sir? Like, how did you know her? Was she just in
It
your
was my cousin's friend. It was my cousin's friend, and I willingly did it. I didn't say, no, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I think if you're at that age, you can make that decision, but I don't know. I got a daughter, and I wouldn't want no 24-year-old touching my daughter. They're at that age, you know what I'm saying? But for boys, I feel like it's a little different.
And you ever look? How old of a guy are you now?
I'm 35.
All right, so you're double the age. So and you don't look back at it and think that anything about it felt wrong or made you feel uncomfortable?
No, it was the best day of my life.
I bet it was. All right, pal. Thank you. I bet it was.
Yeah, it's funny. I clearly remember being 16 years old, and I was friends with a girl. We dated like when we were in like 5th grade, but like we were just good friends. And I would be over at her place, and her older sister, who was like 21, whatever, used to always like flirt with me, and not just like flirt with me.
Right.
She'd come and sit on my lap and put her boobs in my face and like say stuff to me and stuff. And then every once in a while, she'd like do a little hand stuff, and I'm like, Lori, I go, Lori, let's do this. Like,
what are
what's
we
holding
doing?
you back, man? Come on. I was ready.
Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. Great show as always.
Thank you.
I was going to say, I heard some of the speculation why the concert tickets aren't selling for Jelly Roll and Post Malone is because there's something going on where Jelly Roll is being canceled for him and his wife being super abusive to some music artist.
Yeah, I read that too. Actually, John Senning was talking about it. I guess, but I don't know if that really carries over.
Yeah, there was
much.
some audio, I think, recording of it and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if that carries over. But really, the Post Malone, I think, is the big seller there anyway. Jelly Roll is a little bit of icing on the cake, but I think without Post Malone, you don't get Jelly Roll selling out that stadium. But I think you could probably get Post Malone to fill up a place.
Yeah.
I don't know. Evidently not. Neither one of them are doing the job. Mike Calta, show low.
Concert tickets aren't selling.
Talking to me?
Yes, sir.
The fact of the matter is, this kid sleeping with this Michigan woman. If you're a man and you have a son, and I'm not saying it's right, but it's the truth. If your son sleeps with multiple women, it's like, wow, my son is a super stud. But if your daughter does it, I'm going to kill the sorry thing that slept with my daughter. And it's not right, but that's just the way people look at it.
Yes, we're more protective over the women in our lives, and that is how it is. I don't necessarily think that my son is a superstar if he sleeps with a lot of girls. I'm just saying if he had an active sexual life, and then the teacher thing came along, it would be less effective. And then if she took his virginity, and I think that I would probably be less likely to press charges in that situation. But you're right. If it's switched around and it's a teacher that's a male and my 15-year-old daughter, then yeah, I would want him to be prosecuted to the fullest.
What if
and that's not right? I get it.
What if they said to make amends, you get to bang her?
It's something I would think about. Calvin. I would take that into
put
consideration.
Put that on the table.
Yeah.
Put her on the table. Gio went and saw it. Mike did not. Couldn't get in. Devil Wears Prada 2 had a $77 million opening weekend.
I mean, I couldn't find a ticket anywhere.
Yeah.
I tried to go. I tried to buy a ticket where you could buy it online and reserve your seats. I couldn't find that anywhere.
Yeah, we could not find reserved seats, so we just took our chances with seats that were not reserved, and were able to get in.
I should have done that.
Yeah.
How old is Shakira?
Shakira. 42.
42?
Mid-50s.
Mid-50s?
50s.
Early 50s.
Yeah,
Impossible.
53.
Impossible.
49.
51.
She's 49. Looks fantastic.
Wow.
Have
Yeah.
you seen her lately?
I have.
Looks
She does.
fantastic. How popular is Shakira?
Very
I would
popular.
imagine worldwide she's very popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently she's pretty popular, especially over in Brazil. She played a free show for 2 million people.
Wow.
On Copacabana Beach in Rio de Janeiro on Saturday night. 2 million people.
How do you house 2 million people?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just an open.
Yeah, where's the venue or where the? Yeah, just a big field.
I mean, that's what it would have to be. Think about the size of that.
They say what Woodstock was like 300,000 roughly.
Well, look at Raymond James Stadium. Just say Raymond James Stadium is a tiered level of 70,000 people.
Yeah.
Put all those people on the floor. And then now you're looking at all the way out to the Yankee Stadium.
Metallica, whenever they played over in Russia and did that thing, I think that was just over 1 million.
Yeah, they have these big rock festivals overseas that are draw like hundreds of thousands.
Rock in Rio.
Be in the last row of a 2 million person concert. What are you seeing? I don't even want to be halfway there.
Yeah, that's weird. And I don't want to be around that many people.
No, yeah.
Something goes wrong. Yeah, something goes wrong. Yeah. By the way, speaking of Copacabana, Barry Manilow has canceled his May residency shows in Las Vegas as he continues to recover from lung cancer surgery.
Joe, it's a good thing we got in when we did.
I know, Michael. I'm glad we were there.
We went to go see Barry in Vegas.
Yeah.
If it's lung, I bet he can't sing anymore.
Right.
Like Can
you imagine
and if he had surgery on it too, that
might be it.
Rough. Yeah, you're probably done.
You don't smoke, and you're out there singing, and you get struck with lung cancer.
Do you know? Does he not smoke?
Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah, who knows though?
I mean,
there's a lot of times. There's a lot of times where you find out somebody's smoking, and you're like, "They smoke, really?"
Yeah.
You just don't see it.
Yeah, I'm so proud of myself when I go to the doctor and they're like, "Do you drink or smoke?" I go, "No, never smoke, don't drink." Like I think that's going to cure me.
It says Barry Manilow is known to be a heavy smoker for decades.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
He started at the age of 9 and for smoking for over 30 years.
Oh, well,
He later switched to vaping due to his history. He was then diagnosed with lung cancer in 2025.
Yeah, but I mean that.
But how old is he?
You never see him smoke.
No.
Yeah.
No, I never saw him smoke.
Manilow's what, 80 something?
In interviews, he's discussed smoking for 3 packs a day of unfiltered cigarettes at his height.
Wow.
But he's 82.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty good
Not bad.
run for smoking.
Well, it's interesting, Carmen, because I believe having millions and $1 million helps.
Helps,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? So
I'm sure.
your smoking takes years off your life, but having millions of dollars adds years to your life. So you meet somewhere in the middle.
right.
You know, he
Yeah.
may be
But
smoking,
80
but he may also be, exercising and eating properly because he has a chef that makes him all perfect stuff. And
But also, what is it? Like 80 is above the national average,
Oh,
especially
sure.
for men by a lot.
Yeah.
I think men is like 74 or
All right.
76.
Relax.
But I'm just saying.
I just went to the cardiologist. I don't need to hear all this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, how'd everything go? What was the?
Not great.
Oh really?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well,
You don't want to talk
I
about
went
it?
to look further around.
Oh,
Still digging.
so you want
What's
to
that?
go in?
We're
up
still
through-
digging.
Go in through your thigh.
Went to go in and do a little digging around. Just take a look.
No.
Yeah. Hey, look, better digging
Yeah.
digging
Digging,
through my
yeah,
heart than digging
yeah.
a grave.
For sure. Oh boy.
Oh, that's horrible.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, good
Well,
luck.
it's not horrible.
You said it was horrible.
I mean,
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Oh, what? No.
Oh.
You will be missed.
Oh my God.
You and
I feel
Spirit
very
Airlines
chill.
gone.
Oh. Yeah, I gotta go get a hard cath done so they could go in there and look around. It's been 2 years since my
Yeah.
last one. I'd rather him go in there and look around and
It's good to be on top of it.
that's what I'm saying.
Some people just let it go and like, I'm not going to go to the doctor.
Rather be on top of it than the dirt on top of me, Gio.
Yeah. So when you get breakfast or what are we doing?
Hang on a second. I just got to email our voice guy, Galvin, in the morning.
That's horrible.
What?
That is horrible.
Horrible name. Galvin in the morning's good. I like it.
Don't like it at all.
Get galvanized? No.
And we still come here though, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not going to go back to the building.
We'll talk to him, man. She'll be
Take
fine
out the
with it.
trash. Come on.
No.
And then finally in news, I told you earlier, obviously you probably already know, May 4th, May the 4th be with you. Today is Star Wars Day.
Yes.
A lot of people are going to be freaking out about that. Well, the fine folks over at USA Today ranked the 75 best live-action Star Wars characters.
75.
Yeah,
All right.
I have the top 10.
Whoa.
I have
Let's
the top
take a
10
break
here.
and do
So
it.
the 10 best live-action, so not the cartoon stuff or the claymation
Yeah.
or whatever the hell they have, whatever. But all the actual humans, well, not humans, but humans playing these.
My only goal today is to stay off the internet and not buy and purchase any dumb Star Wars stuff that I don't need because everything goes on sale
Oh,
online
sure.
for Star Wars.
Yeah.
When is your birthday?
February.
Oh, yeah, passed. I found something that I wanted to buy for you for your birthday.
Oh,
Well, you should probably order it now, and maybe it'll get here in time. If you do that, whatever.
I still have the Mandalorian helmet that you got me years ago. It was great.
Yeah, I don't know. If I were you, I would have thrown that out. I would have wiped my ass with it and threw it out.
It was like Temu Mandalorian.
It was a perfect Mandalorian helmet. It was all shiny and metal and all, and I ordered it, and it was a rubber piece that was flat when it came. It was the most ridiculous thing I ever saw.
I still have it. It's great.
It's awful.
So we have the top 10 best live-action Star Wars characters.
All right, we'll talk about it when we come back from break. We'll get into it. And I also got to find out what's going on with Bitch Nigga. We'll talk about that next. It's the Mike Calta Show. It's
Bone bonus, don't forget.
I did forget.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You got less than 2 minutes for the Bone bonus. We'll take a break. It'll happen during the break. Don't go anywhere. This is 102.5 The Bone. Two things I want to remind you.
Mm-hmm.
One is that we have Calta Cruise 20 coming up, which seems like it's far away, but it'll be here before you know it. It's less than a year away. Robert Kelly is coming on that cruise. Over 300 people are booked on that cruise already.
Already booked.
Pitbull Toddler is coming on that cruise.
Yes.
We're going to Cozumel. We're leaving out of Tampa. The cruise will sell out. I'm just telling you to make sure you get your deposit in. I think it's $125, $150. That will hold your space. And then you can take your time to pay off your cruise. You can pay it all whenever you want, but at least the deposit will help you lock in your space. And if you're looking for somebody who wants, if you're somebody who wants a balcony room, I don't even know if you have any chances left anymore. So I would email caltacruise@gmail.com.
Not Geo.
Not Geo.
I look over, Galvin's just shaking his head. No.
Not for you, buddy.
Not for you. Not you.
Me and was that guy Dusty, the guy that didn't want to go.
Too small.
Anyway, that is happening right now. And you can also stop by Stingray Chevrolet, the big store on I-4, exit 22 in Plant City. And you can stop in there, of course, to find a car. If you're looking for a car, whether you want to get a nice truck or you want to get a Tahoe, you could do that as well. Or you could just sneak in there, scan the QR code, and then you could register to win a cruise, not a car, a cruise on Calta Cruise 20. Once again, as Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 20. So thank you to Stingray, and go and scan your QR code if you are in the Plant City area. Stop by and see those folks and tell them, hey, I want to win a free cruise.
Easy to find. They have a display. They have a Calta Cruise 20 display in there, so you
Yeah.
just go in there, and it's got the QR code on there and everything.
All right, today is May the 4th.
Yes.
I put up on our Instagram my picture of me and Mark Hamill, which I will put up every year on this day. May the 4th be with you all. And this leads over to our list that we have.
Yeah, so we have the Star Wars Day. We have the top 10. This is from USA Today. The top 10 best live action characters for Star Wars.
I have to say, I don't know where they're going to go with this. They're going to probably go Han Solo, but I would say the number one live action character from Star Wars is Darth Vader.
Has to be.
Yeah.
Everyone agrees?
What has to be?
Carmen, you have not seen it. You don't know.
No.
Nothing.
I'm saying Luke Skywalker.
What is the relationship between Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader?
I am your father.
Oh, very good. Okay.
Number one, Star Wars, top 10 best live action characters, according to USA Today, Darth Vader.
Yeah, okay.
Has to be.
/ Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's number one. Darth
I
Vader,
say
number
not
one.
Anakin. I say Darth Vader.
Well,
not
but,
Anakin. Yeah.
you know, saying that
Right.
that's him.
I understand.
Who else you got?
Han Solo.
Han
number two.
Solo comes in at number 2.
Boba Fett.
Leia.
Boba Fett did not make the list,
Oh,
Joe.
come on.
In the top 10?
Ooh.
That's
You know
not
why?
make the top 10.
You know why? Because Disney, they did
Mandalorian.
they did the series. They made Boba Fett a giant pussy, and nobody likes him anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
You said Princess Leia.
Number 3.
Number 3, Princess Leia. Who else you got?
Number 4, R2-D2.
Number 4 is not R2-D2. R2-D2 is number 8.
Oh, my God.
Is Chewbacca in Star Wars?
Oh, yeah.
Chewbacca is in Star Wars, Carmen.
How dare you?
He comes in at number 10.
Oh.
I got to tell you, there's a couple on here. Geo will probably know.
I got you.
Yeah.
I know
Yoda.
You're going to know these ones. Yoda comes in at number 5.
Right. Okay.
Lando.
Number 5, Yoda comes in. What?
Lando Calrissian.
Lando, not in the top 10.
Ooh, that was a traitor.
Racist.
All right, let me think. There's.
I know I'm kind of holding back. I don't want to,
All right, well, hold on. Let me see. There's.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of
a big one you're missing.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi comes in at number 7.
All right, how many we have left?
You have 1, 2, 3 left.
Big one you're missing.
You have number 4 left. You have number 6 left, and number 9 left. And yes, I think I know the
Luke.
one. Yeah, Luke Skywalker comes in at number 4.
I said Luke Skywalker.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that. I'm sorry. A lot of people are yelling stuff at me, Carmen.
I
can't hear everybody.
So we have what? 3 left?
You have 2 left.
2 left.
Jar Jar Binks.
No.
Jar Jar Binks
How
not
dare
on the
you.
list.
No,
Not on the list.
You're horrible.
I've never seen it.
Don't ever say those words.
There is 2 left. Number 6 and number 9.
I know them both.
Okay, well, good, guy.
Yeah, good. No,
The Emperor, and C-3PO.
Wrong.
Oh.
And wrong.
What?
Loser.
C-3PO does not make it.
The Emperor is the main character.
Not in
Is
there.
there an Ewok on this
Palpatine.
list?
No Ewok.
Okay, good.
Darth Maul.
No.
Oh, that's
No
a good
Darth
one,
Maul.
Joe.
All right.
Yeah, now I'm at a loss for words. Jabba the Hutt.
There is no. Somebody we were just talking about.
Oh, that doesn't even count.
Salacious Crumb.
The Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian.
That's stupid. That doesn't count.
Din Djarin.
Yeah, stupid Disney.
AKA
Star Wars.
Mando, AKA the Mandalorian, comes in at number 9.
Do you know that, what was his name? Din Djarin?
Yeah.
The minute they announced it, watching the show, the minute they reveal that his name is Din Djarin or whatever it was, I went ahead and got that Instagram, and I was going to create a fake
Mandalorian.
It was already taken.
Yeah, sure.
Of
I mean,
course.
I mean, how did anybody know his name?
Because they wrote it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Disney got that.
I know.
Yeah.
Before they they locked down all that stuff
I know.
before they even released the name.
I found out.
And
they
every
know?
variation of it.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're
we
still
got 1 left.
1 left. 1 left coming in number 6. And I will tell you, this is a sexy character. Not going to give you more than that. Sexy character.
There's more than just Princess Leia as a sexy character in Star Wars.
Yeah.
You could think that there's a man that's sexy.
Yeah.
A sexy character in Star Wars.
Anybody?
I don't even the one I'm thinking it shouldn't count as a live action.
I know that this person's in a cartoon, but there
Yeah,
was
it's
live action.
It's Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's stupid too.
All right.
Dumb. That's I don't count the Disney
Played
Plus-
by Rosario Dawson.
Rosario Dawson, gorgeous. Yeah, doesn't it? That shouldn't count. And she just became live action like in the last year. or
Yeah,
so.
but if it was live action, it was live action. It fits the role.
I hate Disney.
No, was
Star
she
Wars.
was she in Clone Wars or no?
Well, it's originally based on a cartoon, and the cartoon became the live action.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, there you go. They're the top 10, according to USA Today, top 10 live action Star Wars characters. Agree, disagree? Some should have been in there, some weren't in there.
I think it was pretty good.
No, it's horrible.
What?
The fact that the Emperor is not in the top 10, one of the main focal points of the entire series, is ridiculous.
C-3PO was not in there.
C-3PO, ridiculous.
I was pleased that Darth Vader was number 1 and Luke was not until like number 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it plays out.
It's Vader's story. It has to be number 1.
Right.
Best movie we say is Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you were going to watch one, what would you watch?
That's the one I've watched the most out of anything. I love that one.
I don't know. I mean, I like Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
I feel like there's more action in that one.
I like Revenge of the Sith from the
Revenge of the Sith
third
is
one.
good.
It's good.
Yeah. Carmen, there's going to be a time where we watch all of these together.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
listen, someone tried to make me watch one before. No, I was out.
You can't watch R2D2 while R2D2's beeping at you.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I love them so much. It's great.
They're not. They're very old and very just gross.
Some are brand new. Some are very new.
yeah, but if you have to know the backstory of like the other ones to watch the new ones,
Yeah.
I'd watch
It
the new
helps.
one. It would help, right? I would watch the new ones because they're all HD.
But still,
And-
Carmen, even watching the first one, you're not really watching the first one. You're watching the
Yeah.
first one, but there's stuff before that you find out in the later ones because they go back and show, You
Well,
know what I
yeah.
mean? So it's very kind of.
I could have Googled, and I know that. So that's like one thing. Like there's someone who does it, so you can watch them in order as they're supposed to be. But I don't know if that's a good way to watch them. I don't want to watch that.
My son, when he was younger, he was very into Star Wars stuff, and he had a Star Wars encyclopedia, and we were watching one of the ones, and he told me something about Obi-Wan Kenobi or something, whatever, and I go, I saw the original in the theater. I go, yeah, I know all this stuff.
Can I tell you why my wife is mad at me and hasn't talked to me since yesterday?
Oh, since yesterday?
Yeah, not even my fault.
Post puppy yoga.
No, last night. Last night.
Because you were tapping a somewhat drunk lady on the shoulder and pointing at your wife, making her talk to her?
That did annoy her a little bit, but on the way home last night, Juliana did not go to the game with us. She did not want to go. She stayed at her boyfriend's house, and she was hungry on the way home. So Amanda said, I will order a pizza. This way it's there when we get home. I said, perfect. So we go to pick up Juliana. The pizza arrives at the front door. When we get home, none of us have a key to the front door. So we have to go in through the back door. So Amanda says, I'll go get the pizza. Come let me in the front door. I said, okay. So Joey, Juliana, and I walk in the back door. Joey immediately takes the dogs for a walk. I have to pee. I come out of the bathroom. I'm milling around the kitchen. I look at Juliana and I go, where's mom? And she goes, I don't know. I go, you didn't let her in the front door? And she goes, I didn't know I was supposed to. I go, I told you to go. I had to pee. Juliana goes to the front door. She comes back. She goes, she's gone. All of a sudden, I can hear her coming in through the back door. Oh my God. Was she mad?
All three of you.
She came in the door and I go, hey, I'm sorry. There was a miscommunication problem. And she goes, yeah, I bet there was a goddamn problem. I've been standing outside holding this pizza for the last 15 minutes. I was like,
all right, well, give me a slice.
Yeah. And then she dropped the pizza on the counter, walked inside, got undressed, and went to bed. Didn't say a word.
If I was her, I would have taken the whole pizza and just
She didn't even close the back door. She just left everything open, walked in, and just was like, I'm done for the day.
Oh, yeah, she should have tossed that pizza in the trash and walked in without it.
Throw it on the roof.
Yep.
Well, Breaking Bad action.
Damn.
Can I tell you a situation with keys that proved that I am completely deaf? I am completely deaf. My wife went with her work girls. They all went bowling together.
Oh.
I went, okay. But I'm watching the Lightning game, which, by the way, my wife's not a Lightning fan. She says she's a Lightning fan, but I told her, I go, what time you guys
rather go bowling?
I go, what time you guys going bowling? And she goes, 6 o'clock. And I go, Game 7.
Yeah, what are you doing?
She goes, they'll have it on there. And I go, not the same. I go, doesn't count. I go, ridiculous, whatever. But anyways, so I'm watching the game, and I have the volume up. And my dog Gypsy's right next to me. And Gypsy goes, perks up a little bit and goes over to the front door. I go, what are you doing? And I'm just watching the game, whatever. And she's at the front door. And I go, get over. So she comes back over. And then she goes back over to the front door. And I go, is something out there? What's going on? So I go and I look, and my wife's standing out front, and she goes like this, like, what are you doing, whatever? And I go, what are you doing? She goes, I didn't have my keys. And I go, why didn't you knock or anything? And she goes, I did knock. And I go, if you knocked, you barely knocked because I didn't hear it at all. And she goes, and I go, why wouldn't you ring the doorbell? And she goes, I rang the doorbell. And I went,
man, you were
I went, oh no.
What?
Somebody needs to turn the headphones down.
Yeah, right?
Oof.
Yeah, I went, oh no.
Go
That's
get your
terrible.
ears
Yeah, when's the
checked.
last time you checked?
Yeah.
Your hearing.
I feel like I should have the doorbell checked first.
Yeah,
Also,
let's make sure.
Yeah. Also, I feel like her knock was this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Little tap tap.
Yeah.
It wasn't a cop knock.
No,
No.
but it also wasn't like I'm at the front door or text me or something. I don't know.
Plus, it's Game 7.
Yeah,
But if
it's
you're
Game
not
7.
hearing the doorbell,
Carmen, that's where that's where I'm concerned.
Yeah.
That's where I'm
Also-
concerned.
that's
You're right, though. Do we know the doorbell's working?
And the dog,
That's how I gotta
the
make sure.
dog just perked up.
Right,
The dog didn't go crazy.
but the dog doesn't go crazy.
Oh.
Dog doesn't go crazy. But
Yeah.
definitely
Hear the
alerted,
doorbell
alerted
rings?
and go, no.
check the doorbell. But if it's working, go get your ears checked next.
Check the doorbell. Second, check my ears.
I
Yeah.
can't wait. You should doorbell it so loud. It's just
Ding dong.
damn it. Video of ring doorbell and Jenny's banging on
And
the
then I
door.
have to yell. And then I have to yell at my wife and be like, "You're not gonna help me."
Yeah.
I go, anything that happens to me, you're not helping me. You're so
Damn it.
mean to me.
I have been watching, or I finished watching the Hogan documentary.
I'm watching it. I don't know how many episodes I'm in, but I'm watching it.
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. It's got good stuff, interesting stuff for sure.
Anything we didn't know already?
No, I can't decide. It's weird because he comes across as very likable.
Yeah.
But also, you don't see everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Problem is that the character Hogan, very likable. Maybe the actual person, not so much.
I find the character Hogan to be repulsive.
The character of Hulk Hogan?
Oh, your vitamins.
Oh, come on. You don't mean that.
When I was a little kid, it was great.
Of course.
Yeah. But as you get older, they show you the NWO Hogan. That was cool.
That was great.
And they show that and how he was on kind of a decline and stuff and how that brought him back and everything. But also, I thought it was really cool that they show the booing and the different stuff. And where, I'm not a huge wrestling fan, so I don't know all that stuff. But then how smart is that, though? Whether it's his idea or whoever's idea to turn and go, oh, if you don't like that, you're going to hate this. And then they wind up loving him because he's doing all that stuff. You fans, you fair weather fans and blah, blah, blah and all that stuff. I thought it was amazing how many of those guys I've met. All the different people that they're showing. Yeah. And I'm like, I've met so many of those legendary WWE guys, and I'm on the fringe of it. I'm not even a guy who watches just because,
By the way, guess who was sitting in front of me at the game last night?
Who?
Totally unrecognized. Kevin Owens.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was.
Big Montreal guy. He's from Montreal.
So much I wasn't even sure it was him.
Yeah.
He walked in. He looked at me. I looked at him, and he sat down. I looked at Joey. I go, "Is that Kevin Owens?" He goes, "I think so." And then I had to Google him to check his tattoos to make sure it was him.
Which is funny because at one point he was like the biggest guy and stuff. Is he still with WWE?
I don't know.
Right, because
he was in great shape.
I don't hear anything about him and stuff.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
But it was funny because, again, not a wrestling guy. When he came in studio, I was like, this guy's a wrestler?
Oh,
he was
very
just
good
like,
one, too, yeah.
But it was funny because at that time, he was just like a guy that probably could have came and sprayed for bugs. He looked like just a regular dude.
He looked huge yesterday.
Oh, really? Because
Yeah.
remember whenever he came in studio, he's not
I
a
thought it
big.
was pretty big.
Am I thinking of the right guy? Kind of brownish red hair, whatever, baby face.
This is Kevin
Owens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked pretty huge yesterday. That was the first thing I thought. I was like, Jesus, this guy's huge. And I'm like, wait a second, that's Kevin Owens.
Yeah, he had neck surgery, so he's been away from WWE
Oh, is
for
that
over
what
a
it
year.
is?
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't watched the Hogan documentary yet, but I feel like what do we don't know that we've already
There's
seen?
nothing that you don't know. It was interesting about how much they left out.
Yeah.
And like there was he was married to Linda. Then he was married to somebody else. Then he was married to Sky. Is that right?
Yes.
He married a stripper from the Dollhouse.
I don't know if she maybe.
I know that for sure. He told me that. He told me that like from his mouth that she was a stripper at the Dollhouse. So I know that. So but I wasn't sure if they were married or they just dated.
All three of them looked just smoking hot blondes.
I don't know because they left the stripper out.
Oh, really?
Altogether. Yeah, they just showed Linda, then they showed Sky, and then they showed Linda, and they showed Linda as like the loving, supporting wife. Like you would think that she was still in love with him.
They left out when she was banging the friend and
No,
jet ski. Oh, really?
So evidently he did bang Brooke's friend, and it wasn't like a high school friend. I don't believe they made it seem like she was some sort of guardian for the kids, like maybe a nanny or something. And that's supposedly who he banged. Then Linda started banging Charlie, and they did show a lot of that.
Yeah.
It's funny because my wife was saying, she goes, Linda was beautiful. She goes, she's still pretty attractive and stuff and everything. And I go, yeah. I go, I mean, when she was younger, I'm sure she was gorgeous and stuff. And they show some pictures and stuff and video. But I go, but also, you know what she seems like now? Because they're interviewing her, whatever, this last year or something, that she is a teenage girl that never lost the teenage girl attitude, but just got older.
Yeah.
Like the way that she talks and does the stuff. I'm like, she seems very young-minded, just kind of like, doing that stuff. And you're like, that's weird.
Yeah, there's a situation. My wife has talked about it before, where there's something traumatic that happens in somebody's life, and they mentally stop aging from that moment on, and that definitely could have happened to Linda. I don't know Linda well enough to say that, but I mean, she did. You're right. She definitely has that. I'm competing with my daughter mentality.
Yeah.
The one clip that I saw that to me is the saddest thing ever is that his last appearance on Raw, he gets booed out of the building.
Yeah, but
and Jimmy Hart was saying that that really affected him, even though they tried to play it off like it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah, but the way that talk about it is that the booing is so good for wrestling. So that even when you get that kind of boo, I know that he didn't expect to get booed.
Yeah.
And he got booed in L.A. And he got even Triple H. They asked him, and he goes, "Yeah, I expected him to get booed.
Right.
He's in L.A. And he just came off of doing a thing with the president. He's like, I expected him to get booed, but I don't think they expected him to get that booed.
Though.
Yeah, but it would have been great if they would have done something with it.
Yeah, I mean, if he'd come out like the NWO, it would have made sense. But he comes out Real American Hero, Hulk Hogan, red and yellow,
right out of a Trump,
and then just gets booed out of the building. That's the last time he ever steps foot in an arena.
Yeah.
Two takeaways that I had was one, Jimmy Hart looks like he has a pretty nice house.
That's not Jimmy Hart's house.
Oh, they put him in somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the other thing was, I get it because he said, say your prayers, eat your vitamins, all that stuff. But if you were surprised or mad that Hogan was doing steroids, get over it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't know.
They all were.
Yeah, exactly. That's insane. I mean, it's one thing if you're a little kid and you find out and you're like, I thought he said eat your vitamins and say your prayers and everything. But if you're a grown man, you're like, he did steroids. Okay, well, guess what?
Have you ever seen The Ultimate Warrior? Like, these guys are just insane.
He said eat your vitamins. He didn't say what kind of vitamins they was taking.
Yeah. Also, when he turned away from the microphone, he said, do steroids.
Yeah, you had to back then. That's just,
Of course. They all had to bulk up.
Yeah,
and at the time, they were just getting thicker. They weren't getting ripped like they are now.
You didn't have like some of these twinks that are flying around the WWE now.
Yeah, when you first saw like little guys in there that were doing all the crazy stuff, you're like, oh, that's wild. Yeah, because most of the time it was always, but the stuff changes all the time. Like, I always think about radio voice guys, whatever. It used to be that big booming voice and stuff. Now anybody, you can hear somebody on a commercial and you're like, yeah, that's just the guy.
But all the gimmick, they all had to be larger than life. That was like the appeal.
That was Vince's thing. Vince loved the big guys. So
of course.
Yeah.
By the way, Vince McMahon may be the greatest bad actor ever. Like the perfect WWE acting. When he does that dumb swallow and big eyes, when something happens, he does that. Like, I mean, it's so bad that it's great.
Him showing up the court with the neck brace on. It's the best. Yeah, he's great. He's the ultimate bad guy.
He's
good. He's the ultimate bad guy.
So good.
All right, what is that on Netflix?
Yes.
Yeah. I would watch it. You don't have to love wrestling about it. My wife watched it. She thought it was good.
Yeah, I just held off because I'm like, I know everything about Hogan already. It's just being repackaged again.
Pretty much.
But, I'll check it out.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I thought was sad was not the booing, not all that stuff. You can go out in front of 100,000 people and get booed, and it's still pretty powerful.
Yeah.
When you're sitting there in your basement, you're like, let me tell you something, brother. Tonight at karaoke, it's going to be a main event. That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. That I thought was the low point in his life.
And like, what are you pulling down to do that? Because I think it was like $30 a ticket or something.
Yeah.
So you're, $2,500.
I don't even. I mean, did they charge $30 to go sing karaoke?
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
Those were ticketed events. Yeah.
Ooh, I was not aware of that.
Yeah, it was like I think it was like $25-$30 a person to get in.
But what were they? They were doing it at the club, the Hogan Beach Club, whatever. Yeah. So that was probably in his contract where he has a piece of it. We get your likeness, and you have to cut some promos for us. You know what I mean? Like all that stuff, whatever.
I mean, if you're a big wrestling fan, $30 cover charge to go hang out with Hogan for 2 hours and sing karaoke, that's worth it. But it's weird they were doing that every you know what I mean? Is it really worth
on a Wednesday
what they're pulling in, what he's making for that?
Right.
Couple grand.
I do love when you find out, and whether it's true or not, how it went down and stuff and everything, the origin of the change, like to the Hollywood Hogan thing, whatever, where he says to Linda, he goes, how many black boots? Get black boots. And then he was wearing Linda's tights, the black tights, and this and that, whatever. And it's just that change thing, and you're like, it worked. Like how you try stuff and maybe it doesn't work, but if it catches fire, man, and that was huge for him.
If he never does that, he probably
just done. Yeah. And I don't want to give a ton away, whatever, but he even said, like, after WrestleMania, whatever it was, 14, he was like, I should have just been done.
Yeah.
Went out on
18
top.
when he wrestled The Rock.
Yeah. Like that was such a great thing, and everybody says that was the greatest match of all time and stuff.
I think that
he could have been just a legend, forever and stuff, but then had a whole other career with the other thing.
I love The Rock. I watch a lot of The Rocks because it's in my algorithm. A lot of Rock promos come up on my thing. He was so funny.
The best. When he was so Prime, funny. It was the best.
Yeah. All right. I need to find out what's going on with Bitch Nigga. Are you familiar with Bitch Nigga?
Yes.
You are, Carmen?
Yes.
Galvin, do you know Bitch Nigga?
Yeah, that is a restaurant, correct?
I don't know that I'm necessarily pronouncing it right. It is spelled like BCHNGA. It's in Pinellas Park, and it's probably has some different pronunciation. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Bitch Nigga from now on, and unless somebody wants to straighten me out, I got a bunch of emails and phone calls that there is a woman that works at Bitch Nigga that is not getting that does not have a home. She is homeless.
Oh no!
And yet she is going to work every day at Bitch Nigga and trying to save her money so she may buy a home. And somebody got involved, and now they got to go fund me. And now this woman's going to end up getting a house. I need to get all the information. I got it from 9 different people and half stories. I need to get to the bottom of this. If you know what's going on at Bitch Nigga, please call me here, 800-771-1025. That's 800-771-1025. And we'll get to the bottom of Bitch Nigga when we come back. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 1025 The Bone. Gee, I was just reading the prep you sent over, and you made me feel bad.
Me?
Spirit Airlines ceases operations.
Told you.
Yeah, I know, but I don't care. I'm trying hard to be sympathetic, but I don't really care.
It's hard to care when you're chill.
It affects a lot on many levels.
Not this bubble.
Yeah.
No, this level is not.
Prices are going to go up across the board. You've got 40,000 people roughly that are out of a job. You've got entire airports that are going to lose money.
I believe most of those people who work for Spirit were terrible people.
But it's not just Spirit. It trickles down through all the airlines and all the airports.
I get you. So you're saying like baggage handlers
from like people.
I don't like
if there's
that.
an airport, like it could be someone who works at a Starbucks in an airport where Spirit is one of their biggest providers. Now they lose all the traffic, which means they lose the
should have done
job.
a better job.
Yeah.
They should have done a better job.
Yeah.
They really should have.
Probably.
Garbage airline.
Now that the bottom line has been raised, all the prices go up, and
All right, I understand.
These are bad things. These are bad things. Your inconvenience with Spirit shouldn't be overwhelmingly,
Just
celebratory.
It's not inconvenient. It's an absolute
based on 9% of the
on
airline
customer service
being,
they're the worst.
All right. Screw the people.
Look at Southwest. Southwest will herd you in, make you fight for a seat, and all that. Most on-time airline. Everybody treats you nice. Do what you got to do. Keep prices low.
Well, they said expect a 15 to 20% increase on prices.
I'm not going anywhere right now.
It's true. No.
You're driving if you do.
No plans. Yeah. We just flew to Vegas, and that was it.
I don't know. I'd like to go.
I would like to travel.
Where do you want to go?
I really want to go to Greece
Ooh,
and Italy.
I feel like I had a dream about you.
Okay, hot.
No, I feel like I had a loving dream about you.
Ew.
I just not in love with you, kind of like if you were my daughter dream.
Okay.
Did you have it because of the picture?
The Wawa Carmen picture?
Oh my god.
Probably.
I mean, come on.
My favorite.
Best response.
Best response ever. So somebody sent me a picture of a lady who was in trouble, and it looked like a Temu version of Carmen, and she had a big thing on her face, but she had the glasses on, and she kind of looked like somewhere inside there was a little bit of Carmen. And I sent it to the group, and I said, look, Wawa Carmen. And Carmen wrote back, and she goes, come on, it's the weekend.
Oh, man.
Not cool.
I'm just enjoying my new house.
Yeah.
I'm watching a show. Chad's playing video games. We're having a great night. And then I look at that.
The show never ends.
I know.
Show rolls on.
I know.
The misery of the show lasts forever. I don't know. So I went to the cardiologist on Friday. I didn't even tell you the worst part about it.
Oh, no.
Friday morning, I'm doing this show, and I'm utterly sick. So sick that I can't continue to do the show. And for the first time in my 30-plus years of doing radio, I left in the middle of the show. I said, I can't do this anymore. Please switch to best of. And I had to go immediately and lay down. I was dying. I had a cardiologist appointment scheduled for that afternoon at 1:30. I called the cardiologist at 8:20 in the morning and I said, I am sick. I'm not going to be able to come in. Only to get a call from my cardiologist that said, we'd like you to come in anyway.
Oh, no.
That's not good.
Well, I wonder if they're like, he's saying he's sick. Yeah, probably because of this. And he holds up an x-ray.
No, I called it and I said, hey, I just got a message that I'm not in and the doctor wanted me to come in anyway. I go, that doesn't sound very good. And she goes, hold on, let me check. And she came back and she goes, we have you on the schedule for next Friday at 8:00. And I go, oh, okay. I was like, all right, thanks. And I hung up. And my wife looked at me and she goes, that doesn't seem right. And I go, well, now I don't know. And she goes, you have to call back. I go, oh, Jesus Christ, the third time.
Because we said before, like, oh, if there's anything bad, they'll call you right away.
Call back again. And I said, hey, just to clarify. And she goes, okay, I get what you're saying now. Hold on a second. And she comes back and she goes, the doctor would like to see you today. Oh. And I said, oh. I go, well, what time? And she said, we're here till 5:00. I go, well, it's like 10 to 4.
And I'm sick.
And she said, you can come here all the way up until 5 to 5. The doctor would like to see you today. And
Oh, no.
He just needs to tell you one sentence.
Get it off of his plate. Yeah.
And this is in Sarasota?
No. This is in
okay.
Wesley Chapel.
Well, that's
yeah,
good.
This is my heart doctor is here. So it turned out I as I predicted, I was right that thankfully the reason why he was so immediate on it was because he didn't want to wait any longer. Like if I have to go in for a heart cath so they can look around and make sure everything's okay. And in order to do that, you got to get the process rolling with the insurance company, and he didn't want to wait any longer with
Was
that.
it prior approval?
Prior approval, yeah. So that's where we're standing right now, waiting for prior approval from the insurance
Were you
company.
freaking out on the way there?
Not really, because I had done the stress test.
Right.
So I figured something came back on the stress test that made him a little bit concerned. But the last time I talked to him, he said, I could tell from all these tests, but I can't tell unless I go in and look. So I knew he was going to want to go in and look.
Oh, wow.
Sucks getting old.
At least you're chill.
I am chill.
You
with
could
the
be
whole
like
thing.
just riddled with anxiety, like me.
Although your heart doctor may say maybe a little less chill.
Chill less?
Yeah, maybe a little more active.
Well, he did say, don't pick up any hobbies in the next couple of days. Yeah, because he said, I guess the first thing everybody does is like, I'm going to go out and start running tomorrow. And he's like, yeah, let's not do that until we take a look at everything.
Did you tell him about pickleball?
I told him that I had been on the treadmill a couple of times, and he said, that's fine. If you're doing that and you're comfortable with it, then you're fine. And he's like, but don't start picking up any crazy hobbies.
You tell him about the car wash?
I did go to the car wash.
All right.
Thank you very much. Already got it in.
Twice this month.
It's good now that the Disney was canceled because you were going to walk like 30 miles.
Oh, yeah.
Probably at least 30.
Yeah.
At least 30.
That'd have been a lot.
Yeah.
Now you can get the scooter, though, too, which is great.
Getting the scooter.
Yeah.
What did he say about your weighted vest?
He did not weigh in on the weighted vest. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to ever get the scooter.
Oh, it's great.
Doctor's orders.
No, well, that'd be a different story.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You
It would be
Disney?
so much fun to ride around Disney.
I'm telling you, once you do it, you're like, oh, how did I not do this the entire time?
Where did you do it?
Dollywood.
You did it? You rode the scooter.
Yes.
And nobody said anything to you like, why are you on a
No,
scooter?
how dare you? How dare you question?
How many scooters did you have?
We had like 4 of them.
Really?
Yeah.
By the way, have you seen that that's a new trend, I guess, in Disney is Asian men pushing their wives around in baby carriages? or
I
something?
love it.
Yeah.
In Disney?
Yeah, I think so. I
Oh,
think
It's
that's-
in Japan.
Oh, is it in Japan? Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I'd push you around in a baby carriage, Carmen.
Is it a baby
Yeah.
carriage or is it
It's-
something like that?
It's basically like a baby carriage, but I think they're like actually like made for adults.
Yeah. Dude, I
Some weird
encourage
stuff.
more of
love
that.
it.
Yeah.
Right?
I encourage more of that. I'd push my wife around Disney if she had a little seat to sit in.
Get her some butterbeer, burper.
Something. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Good morning, Mike. Glad you're feeling better.
Me too, sir.
Hey,
Thank
two questions. Is there any way that, like when you left on Friday, is there any way next time maybe the guys can do the show and Carmen because the best of was
terrible on Friday.
Oh, wow.
It's funny. Normally we would normally if Mike's out, Monday, Tuesday or something, we just do the show without him and we do it live and stuff. I think we just kind of caught off guard on that one. So that was the reason, because I was thinking about it. I was like, I don't know. And plus, with everybody at different, like Carmen over there, it makes it weird.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, sir. I was so out of it. I didn't really care what happened. You could have set this place on
we
fire.
could tell.
Yeah.
We could definitely tell.
Sorry.
And the second question is, have you heard anything or gotten a cease and desist on the new website, Carmen's Army?
No, I have not
Just
seen.
kidding. Love you guys.
Thank you. Carmen Armand.
Yeah, I hate that guy.
I'm sorry. Carmen,
He has a terrible day.
I took 8,000 pictures of my wife with puppies this weekend.
Yeah.
She only picked one.
Yeah.
The rest I had to throw out.
Because you're terrible.
Yeah, but I don't do it on purpose.
Because you don't. Yeah, but you don't.
I see beauty in all things.
No, because you don't have any. You don't take pictures with intention. You take it with. I just want to post that. Boom, 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 boom.
Right.
And you don't.
You
look
think
at
I
it.
take it with different intentions. You think I take it with bad intentions.
But you don't take it with anything. You're just like, oh, phone, thumb, push button.
Here's the easiest thing for you to do: angles. Take some from here. Take some from here. Do that, and then hand the phone and go.
Exactly
You
what I
pick.
did. I took 100 pictures of Amanda with puppies and said, "You pick the picture."
Yeah.
There you go.
And only one made the cut.
Only one made the cut,
That's how
and
it
she
goes.
was not even happy with that one. Ugh, this is terrible. That's fine. I'll just use this one.
Yeah, listen, they have classes and stuff. Just watch a YouTube video,
No,
guy.
Maybe that could be your hobby.
Yeah.
Photography?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I don't know enough about it.
You and Caitlin Clark?
Listen.
Oh, she do photography?
Yeah,
Just-
she's doing it now.
Learn how to take a decent picture at least. For a guy who just
Don't let these people change you. I say stay the course.
Thank you, Gio.
You're this far in, like come on.
Gio, you've been subjected to his terrible photography.
Oh yeah.
Ken Griffey Jr. is a professional photographer now.
Oh.
He does all the different sporting events and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, does really good photos.
Carmen,
No.
did anybody call about Bitch Nigga?
No, they did not.
I was overwhelmed with people reaching out to me on Friday, and now that I want to talk about it, nobody's around to talk about it. Did anybody know the story?
So you don't care about 50,000 people getting laid off from Spirit Airline, but you care about one lady that has a job, just doesn't have a
Yes,
home?
she does her job very well.
Is it
Unlike
Mrs.
most-
Ling?
I would assume so.
L.I. Ling?
I would assume so. Clearly, I'm not very good at pronouncing the names.
Yeah, it says she's raised $100,000.
Oh.
All right. Well, then they don't need me.
No.
They're fine.
And I did watch a bunch of videos of people going to this place, and it sounds like you are pronouncing it correctly.
No, I'm not. I don't know the correct way to pronounce it, but several people have reached out to me and said that it's pronounced when. I think was what it was. So let me see. It's pronounced we or when. Nigga is pronounced we or when. So it's bitch we. Or bitch
Okay.
when.
Well, then it just might be like that's how the internet.
Yeah,
or,
because
you know,
that's what the
peop-
sign says.
Yes. Yeah. I got you. I'm just saying. I watched a couple food influencers go there, and they were pronouncing it the way you were.
You want to hear how ChatGPT says?
Yes.
All right, let me see.
Oh boy.
If I. Oh, hold on. Oh, hello.
Yeah, I'm looking at the GoFundMe right now. It's raised $167,000.
Ian, are you familiar with how to pronounce bitch nigga?
Am I familiar?
Yes.
Just like you did it?
It is, right? You say it.
Bitch nigga. I say it different. I'm
You
allowed
say
to.
it different.
I'm allowed to.
I have to stress my A.
Some say Bick as well as a pronunciation. Bick.
Bick?
Yeah, instead of bitch.
Bick nigga?
Bick.
Let me see what it's gonna say. How do you pronounce BICH space NGA?
Bic Na is a Vietnamese name. Beak is pronounced a bit like
Beak.
bic with a short I sound, almost like bit but with a K at the end. And Na is pronounced na.
Yeah.
Bick nya.
Bick
Yeah.
Ian, what would you call it?
Bitch nigga. when I took a when me and
I like how you even did the head movement.
when me and Ty J took a picture in front of the sign, which we did.
Right.
We did.
I know
social
many
media.
people have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't say big nah.
Nah.
For sure.
Nah.
Big nah.
Nah.
Big nah.
Yeah, I don't even know how to hold back my joy. What is it that you have in that?
This is a vat of the crawfish.
Oh!
With the crawfish sausage as well.
Oh my
Plentiful.
God.
But first, I would like you to apologize to Carmen.
Oh,
I don't know if I could do that.
Because,
for that you won't?
Yeah, because when you said chill the other day,
Yeah.
I heard it resonate through the Tampa Bay area. Everybody was like, chill. Like at the same time, I was in my hot tub and I'm like, what did he say?
Much like
chilling on
we
your
all
hot tub.
did in this room.
Yeah.
And then you eviscerated Carmen for really putting you in your place, which
And
all of
pointing it
Tampa-
out.
All of Tampa Bay was doing at the same time.
If
Yeah.
I thought
Thank you, Ian.
You're welcome.
I thought, yes. Oh, I got a lot of Mike's out of touch with the listeners and his world and all that. I thought they were specifically asking me how I feel like my year is going so far, like from my life. And I think it's been a very chill year. My daughter is in 7th grade.
Mm-hmm.
My son is working. My wife is working. Everything's just been very run of the mill, very chill.
But that just goes
That's
to
what I was thinking about.
Right, but that just goes to show you don't think about other people.
Oh.
You only think about yourself.
I am putting myself first, Carmen.
Yeah.
I've
We-
learned
we
through
can
therapy
tell.
in many years that
Nice
I need to
house.
put myself first.
No.
Listen, I worked very hard for this house,
Yes, I know.
and I am happy to be here in it for as long as it may last. Which could be a year, could be 5 years.
Oh,
Who knows?
no.
I don't know what's going on. Now I got heart issues to contend with.
Oh,
This
jeez.
is not very good.
Maybe that's karma.
It's a little less chill than I had expected.
You look better than Friday. Because when I put
Friday I
on
was
YouTube
dying.
Friday morning, before you said a word, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I was
Like,
not.
you looked
I mean, I
mess.
felt terrible.
Yeah.
I felt like every word that I said, I was going to just
Like
just
you were
throw up.
swallowing. I saw you swallowing your saliva.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it was-
that's not going to turn out good.
I mean, and I couldn't sit here and try to even think of anything to talk about. I couldn't get through anything. It was
Survival
awful.
mode,
Yeah.
Surprisingly, though, he came in sick and didn't get anyone else. Oh, no, he did. I guess.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
It's all right. What is the best thing to do? Just take the whole day off?
Yes.
Probably.
Tell us the night before.
Yeah, beforehand.
The guys come here, and then the show can go on
Right.
without you. But
That.
if you do it but how you did it, then we had to go to best of. No, and everyone else. Then Galvin gets sick. It throws it all off. Like if I'm sick, I'm not coming in here because I can infect a lot of other people.
Yeah. Well, the world could live without Fisher. Come on, it's a joke. So if you don't laugh, it makes it so much worse.
Again, yeah.
Come on.
Very
Jesus
selfish.
Christ. Oh, it's just a joke. Oh, my God.
R.I.P. Spirit Airlines. I'm on Team
Mike Calta
Geo.
show. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
You were asking about that restaurant.
Yes.
Okay. So Drew was talking about it, I think, on Friday, and he was interviewing a reporter that went into that place and talked to the woman who was homeless and got this all out there. So you probably need to, it would be a good idea to wake Drew up this morning and he could probably answer all your questions.
All right. Thank you very much. That's good to know. Good. So Drew is on it. Bitch nigga will be okay. Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Hi, this is Julie. How are you?
Good, Julie. What's happening?
So I've been to the restaurant a few times, and every time I go, I ask them how it's pronounced, and they tell me it's Biknya.
Bigda. Yeah. I
So,
saw some
Biknya,
videos
and you say it fast.
when people ask them how to pronounce it, they say, "How do you pronounce it?" I don't need that. I don't need them putting me in that situation.
You
Well,
don't,
thank
want the
you.
answer, you don't want the answer to be hard R.
Yeah. By the way,
Wait.
I went to ask ChatGPT how to pronounce it, and Ian walked in, and I'm like, I'm going to spell it. I'm going to spell it. I'll make it a little easier.
Bic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has
Big-
anybody eaten there? Do we know if the food's good?
Everybody says it's great.
Yeah.
It's
I
been
have
there
not.
for quite some time. So.
Yeah.
It looks like this woman is the one that makes all the food. The one that was
Oh,
in
Ms.
trouble.
Link?
Yeah. Like if she
I
had
feel
health
like I would
problems-
like Vietnamese food. I don't think I've had Vietnamese food, but whenever I see the different stuff, it always looks good. I need to do that more. I need to just go try places.
Isn't pho Vietnamese?
Pho. Yeah.
Pho. That's
Which-
Vietnamese,
It's
right?
pho.
And I've
Yes.
never had that.
You've never had that?
No.
Oh, it is
Oh,
so
yeah.
good.
I know.
You don't
That's what
find
I'm
that's
saying.
odd?
It doesn't sound right. Like it's not. I feel like there's letters missing. I can't
Pho?
eat it.
You've never had it?
You.
I know
No,
Easy Fud.
I have
No.
not. I have not.
Really?
I don't think so. I've had. What's the other thing when they put the egg in it?
Ramen?
Ramen.
That's ramen.
Yeah. Is it the
There's
same
not a
thing?
huge difference.
No.
I can tell you one of the best pho places.
You.
That's how you say it. It's not pho.
Right.
It's pho. And one of the best places. It's on Waters. It's called Thine. THINH. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that
It's
correctly.
pronounced tahine.
Nope. But it is one of the best pho places ever.
So this may blow your mind. I've never had that. I've never had ramen.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're not a
does blow
soup
my
guy?
mind.
I love soup. I know. I should try it.
Yeah.
I just haven't.
And it has noodles.
done it
and-
for some reason. Yeah, but I mean, like all the stuff I see, and it looks like it would be great, whatever. But also, I do know that when I first moved to my new house, there was a Chinese place by it, and I go, "Oh, perfect, Chinese place right there. I'm gonna go try it out." And I actually went in, and they had fish tanks and all kind of stuff, and it was Chinese.
Okay,
it wasn't
yeah.
American Chinese.
Yeah.
Right.
And I went, "Oh, this is too much."
Chinese could be a lot.
Yeah, I
It's
tried it, and I'm like, I'm much more American Chinese, like where it's all the same place, whatever. It's got the number 1, the number 2, that type of stuff, whatever.
No, there was a place by our old townhouse that was Chinese. It might have been the same place because it's kind of near you. But yeah, they have the fish tanks. They also have their ducks hanging
Yeah.
in the window because I
Yeah.
love crispy duck. Oh, those
I,
are the best.
In Japan, I went to a restaurant where you catch your own fish. They give you a fishing pole.
That's awesome.
It's indoor.
That's awesome.
It was awesome, like experience for the kids.
Until the fish come.
Until the
then-
fish come.
Yeah.
First of all, the whole place is a giant fish tank.
Okay.
Okay. And you walk on this bridge, and they give you these little bamboo sticks with hooks, and you just hook them. Right.
I love it.
All right. And then they take out the fish. You think you're getting the fish that you hook.
Oh,
You
they're
don't
not-
know.
they're not, no.
I don't know.
Nah.
And then what they bring you is they just basically take the whole fish and fry it, and then just bring you the whole fish.
Oh,
and they're
head
like,
and everything?
Head,
Oh.
tail, the whole thing. They're like, here you go.
So what's the problem
Like,
with that?
I felt like I don't know. I
You're
was
scared.
just
You're
in
too
the
scared.
fish. It was I ate the hell out
I
of it.
just looked this
Yeah.
fish in his eyes.
I just yanked it out of your fish tank,
Oh.
and now it's on my plate. 5 seconds later, fried up on the thing.
It's very West Indian, though. Like West Indian people don't take bones or eyes or nothing out.
They didn't take anything out,
Facts.
which I'm fine with because I'm not afraid of a fish looking at me.
I'm not scared of it. See, growing up, my father, who was a carpenter and he was just a handyman, worked at Ruby Foo's restaurant in Montreal, which
Okay.
was the best Chinese restaurant in Montreal, which is known for food.
Right.
So he worked there. So imagine a 7-year-old fat Ian rolling up in the kitchen with all these Asian ladies, and they're pinching me and they're bringing me, and I'm eating these red ribs. Imagine that. Now.
Yeah.
I sat there so happy, eating ribs.
How was dog? Do you like it?
Delicious. If they make the red sauce with the dog, delicious.
They used to. I used to deliver Chinese food for Lum Chin, and they used to have a big drum of egg rolls, and you could just go eat the egg rolls.
man.
Giant drum egg rolls, and walk around and eat egg rolls.
By the way, speaking of fish, I felt very white this weekend. I was walking my dog, and there was 2 younger black guys. They were probably like 20 something, whatever, and they were fishing in the pond that I was by. And I walked up, and I felt like they felt like, oh, this guy's gonna come tell us we can't fish here or something. So I what's the word I'm looking for? What de-escalated the situation. I go, hello.
Yeah.
I gave him a hello.
That's like me walking up on
Yeah,
people.
exactly.
To your left.
But I go, what are you guys catching in there? And he goes, we catch like bluegill and some bass and stuff and everything. I go, bluegill? I go, are you using that for bait for other stuff? Or you fry it up? And he goes, no, we fry it up and everything. I go, oh, cool. But the water was super low.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, the water's really low. And they're like, yeah. And the guy had a camera. I go, you streaming and doing stuff? And he goes, yeah. I go, oh, cool.
Yeah. That's the thing. I don't. People probably automatically think you're going to be aggressive.
Gonna be like, you can't fish here.
Well, my neighborhood, Regency Cove, is an old folks' place, right?
Right.
So, and to get in that place is hard.
Yeah.
Okay, it's really hard. But sometimes I'll see the young kids in there, and I know that they snuck in they're the only kids I'll allow to be in there. Like if I see a grown up trying to sneak in, no.
Yeah.
But a kid going in to fish,
Yeah.
and some of the old people don't like it and they're shooing them out. I'm okay with a kid.
I love when I
fishing.
look in the backyard and there's
Yes.
kids with poles out there. I love that.
They're fishing and not getting in trouble.
Yeah, or they're just being kids.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
though.
That bothers me when that annoys people. I don't understand that.
Well, there's Karens out there that they just really want to leave their house and be upset about something.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, and get involved too.
Yeah,
People
yeah. Oh,
love
yeah.
to
Oh,
get
yeah.
involved. I am the exact opposite. I don't want to be involved in anything.
I don't want to know nothing.
Stuff's going on and stuff, and I go, I don't care.
You're like most black people.
Yeah.
We mind our own business.
This guy in the cul-de-sac had an RV in his parking lot, his driveway, and they were fining him. Like, who's mad at it? It's
but
he's
I
got
tell
a
you,
big ass drive.
homeowners associations don't play.
The
Oh,
worst.
sure.
They
We
don't
just talked
play.
about it the other day. I
Yeah.
watched a video where they said you couldn't park trucks in your driveway.
Yeah.
Not like work trucks, anything. Truck. The guy goes, it's an $80,000 truck.
Yeah.
He goes, it's my house and it's my truck and I drive it. He goes, where am I supposed to park it?
Cobra Thiles, they said you can't have a wave runner in your driveway. I go, well, it's my driveway.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't look good. To who? And I know the neighbors.
To people who don't have wave
but
runners.
the neighbors didn't complain.
Right.
It's just a stupid rule.
Homeowners
Right,
association.
right.
And I
Yeah.
hate a stupid rule.
I get
I
you.
really do.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Yeah, hi. When you were talking about that restaurant, the lady that actually does the cooking, she's the one that's homeless, but she also, I think, owns the restaurant.
Well, that doesn't. She could just live in the restaurant if that was the case.
Yeah, well,
Solve it.
that's what I understand. There's a guy by the name of Julian Obesser, I think is the one that set up the
GoFundMe.
GoFundMe.
Okay.
Because she had talked to him, and he had actually gone there to get a meal, check it out, and then do a story on it. But then she didn't want him to pay for it, and he actually put the money on the counter and walked out and came back, and it was all crowded. But he ended up talking to her. She sat down next to him and then turned around, and she says, "Oh, by the way, I'm homeless." And that's when he ended up setting up the GoFundMe.
All right. I will dig deeper. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the heads up.
Anybody else feel like we're getting scammed?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I do.
I don't know.
Would
Something's
you be
going on.
shocked if an Asian person was living in their business? That's what I mean. That's.
I just assume that they're always in there doing homework.
I mean, they probably have a rub and tug in the back.
Oh, that'd be great.
I mean, they're
I
very.
assume all nail salons
They're
have
very
rubber tug.
efficient people.
Yeah.
You go there and do you get soup first or after?
First. Always get soup first.
Yeah.
Cleanse
That's a good
palate.
idea.
Before or after the rub and tug?
Yeah.
After.
After, but
I like
same
to be-
place.
I like to be relaxed. Yeah.
Same
Nah,
place.
you got to get out after.
Fuck.
You
Like on a
got
full
to get out
belly?
after.
That's true.
You gotta go.
I don't want anybody to look at my face.
Yeah, Karma makes a good point too. Full belly.
Full, yeah.
Full belly, and then you're like, oh, you're hitting it too much.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Shaking it.
Hey, good morning, Mike. Glad you're feeling better.
Thank you.
Hey, I wanted to ask a question about the cruise, the new 20th anniversary cruise. You guys were going to go bigger and the best ever, but you guys are sailing out of Tampa, and the ships are smaller sailing out of Tampa, aren't they?
Yes, they are. But they still hold the same amount
Why
of
are
people.
you sailing out of Tampa? Why are you sailing out of
Because, shut up for a second, I'll explain it to you. Because after 20 cruises, we realized that the majority of the people do not want to travel to Port Canaveral or Fort Lauderdale. They want to leave out of Tampa. That's it. There's no secret behind it. There's no nothing. We've done 19 of them. And out of the 19, the most successful ones we had have left out of Tampa. That's it.
Is your name Dusty?
Dusty did not like the small ships.
Yeah.
Mike Calta Show, hello.
Morning, Mike. How you doing? How you guys doing?
What's up?
Good, man. I just had a quick question. I mean, Galvin actually just said it. I'm thinking it might be a scam. The
Bitch
whatever
nigga.
you're talking about. I really don't know. I'm not going to say her name, but because I really don't know how to pronounce it. But and also, I was just curious. Why? How come have you been talking about her and not the 17,000 people that got laid off? I mean, listen, I think Spirit's garbage also. I've gone on their flight, and you're right, they're garbage. But you got airline pilots, I mean, guys making $300,000 a year that got furloughed or laid off, however you want to call it. And now, it's not easy, especially guys that have been there for years and years and years, to get another job like that. You know what I mean? Now they're
it
screwed.
sucks for them too. I get it, and I'm sure that not everybody that works for Spirit Airlines is responsible for the terrible service that I got with them over the years. And I'm sure there's some innocent people like Gio said it's going to be shrapnel, the people that work in the Starbucks and the luggage guys and all that. And that's terrible for them. As far as that compared to the woman from Bitch Naga, I don't know anything about it. I saw that this made the news and I was trying to see what the big story was because up until now, the big story about Bitch Naga is just the name Bitch Naga. And I have not heard anything, and now all of a sudden the woman that owns it is homeless, and I'm just curious about it. So that was what I was interested in. I wasn't even really necessarily trying to raise
because of the
money.
name.
Yeah, I was wondering why
the name brought your attention.
Yes, and I was wondering what it was that was making it a big deal. But listen, if there's a guy from Spirit Airlines named I don't even want to get into it.
Don't try
Don't
Don't try it. By the way, did you see where Southwest helped out one of the pilots from Spirit Airlines who was 1 day away from his retirement flight?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I guess he
And
was
it got canceled.
Got canceled, whatever.
No.
So I think they let him fly or however that works,
Well,
you know.
I think it was Southwest. They
Southwest
congratulated him and let him. I don't know if he got to fly, but I think when he got off his last flight or something happened where he got off and their whole staff congratulated him and gave him some champagne and stuff.
Yeah. Well, must be nice.
So here's the story, whatever it says, his retirement flight, but the airline shut down hours before his last flight, meaning he missed by 1 day. So he flew back home on Southwest as a passenger with his son. Southwest caught wind of it, so they set up and had a mini retirement party with the staff and everyone at the arrival gate for the guy.
Adorable.
Yeah.
Very nice, Southwest. Very nice. All right, we got to take a break. If you'd like to get through on the show, 800-771-1025. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 1025 The Bone. Both of those, great options for you. Ian Beckles is in the studio with us. Has been to Bitch Naga before.
Have.
Good food?
I don't remember either way. It was a while ago.
It's highly rated online.
Yeah, people seem to like it.
It's highly racist. No, highly rated. Sorry.
Rated, yeah. Yeah, I have not been there. I did go. I was in an attempt to look at one of those. You ever see like the Florida area like Seminole Heights? There's like a whole bunch of restaurants over there. So we were in that area and we're like, because we went to go do puppy yoga on Sunday.
It's not yoga if you don't do the yoga, though.
I did a little bit of
Yes,
the
it
yoga.
is.
I did this.
So if you
Roll my
sit with
shoulders.
puppies on the ground, you just can't put yoga. I mean,
You got to stretch to reach to pet them.
It's downward dog, I thought.
Yeah.
I was on the mat. I was sitting in.
Don't go against it. Just go
Listen,
play with
you want to do
puppies.
yoga, go do yoga.
Yeah.
You want to do puppy yoga, yeah, you're not getting as big of a workout in
I give
probably.
you half credit.
You know.
I was on the mat, I was sitting Indian style, rolled my shoulders a little bit, did a little bit above the shoulder stretching, and then I quit, and then I walked out. I was like, all right, I'm done. But I didn't like sitting on the mat anymore. It was hurting my bum, and my back was a little bit achy, and I went, I don't want to be here for this. I'll come back later when it's time to play with the puppies.
But I'm out before that, though. Somebody said you have to sit on the ground. I'm out.
You don't like the ground?
No, I got to get up.
Believe it or not, I'm pretty flexible for a fat guy.
I've seen you. You're oddly flexible.
Yeah.
And me just picturing you in the Indian sit, because I don't believe I could sit in an Indian position.
Carmen, why do you have to say it like that? I heard you slide that in.
I mean, we did do that
Squat.
challenge where I showed you how to like sit to help with like your hip flexors and your back and your knee.
You see that
And
challenge?
stuff.
I could take all you guys on and I'll multiply it by 4 and I'll beat all you guys.
What
my
that-
whole life I've been like that. Like that squat position.
Yeah, that's your-
Yeah.
That's where I've been my whole life.
Oh, yeah.
But-
That's my position.
But it's even lower than that, Ian. It's where like your feet. It's basically like your sumo stance, but your butt is closer to the ground.
Like
You're not
Carmen.
in a straight up squat. I know. Listen,
Have you ever blocked Reggie White? you think your butt's gonna be high when you block Reggie White?
listen. I've seen you move. I know you can still move.
I saw you checking me out.
Yeah, listen, you can beat high schoolers. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I know you're still very athletic.
Thank you.
But what I'm saying is, when I showed Mike the stance to help with like knee and back and hips, he could
I
not
watched
get
it.
in that position.
I watched it.
Yeah.
Right. and he was needed to use the door frame to help him.
I believe he said, "Oh no," and almost went through that wall.
Yes.
I don't recall any of this. I know it probably. I believe it.
You did it right there. You did it right there.
When I
you tried to get in the
squatted,
squat and you went, "Oh no!" and you like grabbed the table. Over
I
there.
feel like I can squat now.
Well, let's see.
Yeah.
Oh,
Moving
boy.
on
All right.
up. Let's
Dude,
see it.
Oh, look at him. He's
Oh
hurting.
my God!
He's hurting.
He was sore getting out of his chair. That's not a good sign.
No, are you gonna be able to get this?
He abandoned it.
I just remember the doctor said don't try any more activities.
Listen, doctor's orders. Doctor's orders.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do that.
Wow.
That's too much.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah.
you.
I think, but you know what? I did yoga yesterday on my knees.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Listen, I pet my dog yesterday too.
Doctor's orders, you know.
I don't want to start. A doctor said, do not do any activity that you're not used to doing.
Yeah.
You know?
Now you listen to the doctor.
He knows what's going on. Yeah, so I did the puppy yoga, and then we were in that area, and we were like, let's try one of these fancy new restaurants that's over here. And none of them were either open or met the
Criteria?
the kids' criteria, which is Olive Garden or better. So we ended up at Tripp's Diner, and it was fantastic.
I love a good
Tripp's
diner, man.
Diner.
I love a good diner.
Can't go wrong.
There is a diner over in Clearwater that we hit after we go to the Sound and see a show, and it's always so good.
Yeah.
Always so good. And it was so funny because last time we went and saw Foreigner, and we stopped there, and it was me and my wife, and we come in, and people are on it has a jukebox in there, and it literally went from Lamb of God into like I think Mastodon, this and that, and I go, who is playing this music
What?
just
Yeah.
for me?
It's
This
like
is
they knew
great.
you were coming in.
It was great.
Yeah.
Was in Trips, they have some of the best cheese grits
Oh.
on the planet.
You talking about
In-
trips over in St. Pete?
Well, they have one in Tampa too.
Yeah, there's one
They
in
have
Tampa.
2 locations.
Yeah.
But their cheese grits.
You ever have Leroy Selman's back in the day?
Dude,
By
No.
far, the best ever done.
the
Over
best
with.
ever.
Everything.
Ever.
Everything. At
Leroy
so
Selman's
good.
wings were
So
the best
good.
wings I ever had.
So good.
They're different from Hooters wings.
Meatloaf. Leroy Selman.
Meatloaf was great.
Unbelievable.
Why isn't that restaurant open
That's a good
anymore?
Really one of the
We were out
biggest
in-
losses.
We were out in Sarasota doing a live gig, and we had a place that we were staying at, and we were out all day and doing the thing and this and that, and came home and we were going to go out that night, so we were doing a little nappy time, whatever. And I woke up to the greatest smell in the world. Mike had gone to Leroy Selman's, got a bunch of wings, and brought them back. And I go, "What is
Yeah,
this?" He
right?
goes, "Try this." This is
Seriously.
Leroy. It was so good.
I feel like at the end though, the original location was still the same, but the other ones that kind
They
of
fell
branched
off.
out,
Yeah,
they
they
had
fell
changed
off.
a little bit. They were new management. I think they were purchased by like
By
a,
somebody
Yeah, I think they were
a franchise.
changing over. Yeah.
like
See,
the
I was-
original one was still good.
It was really, really good.
Yeah.
I was blessed to know Leroy a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I met him a half dozen or a dozen times. First of all, there's probably 5 men in my life I've met that I could say are sweet.
Right.
He's a sweet
He's a
man.
sweetheart, yeah.
And when I was in his restaurant and there was a bartender there and I said, "Can I talk to you for a second?" I said, "I've met Leroy about 10 times and he's oddly nice." And she starts to smile and I go, "Has he ever snapped at you?" I had to ask, right? And she smiles and she goes, "Not only has he not snapped at me, but every time he sees me, he asks about my whole family." And I go, "Not every time." She goes, "Every time, sir." And I go, every time I met Leroy, I left and I go, "I need to be better."
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
he's so much better than me, it's out of control.
Yeah, there are certain people you meet that you feel that way. You're like, after meeting certain people, you're like, I am not a good enough person.
Tony Dungy will do that to you too.
Tony Dungy,
He'll do that to you
definitely
too.
one of those people. Yeah,
Angelo Dundee did it to me in a weird way.
Really?
Angelo Dundee was I've never seen somebody that was, everybody wanted to touch him.
yeah,
He's just so likable.
yeah,
But then when you talk to him, he's abrasive.
yeah.
And if you're inspiring maniacs, he's got to be a little bit of a
He got
maniac
something.
himself.
Yeah.
But he's one of the realest cats I've ever met in my life.
Really?
Loved Angelo.
I shock jock questioned Leroy Selman. I said, "Hey, do you get to ride on a Leroy Selman for free?"
No.
Hey.
Did he?
No. Do you know what his answer was? Not only do I get to ride it for free, but I actually was given a ticket. Who gives Leroy Selman a ticket on a
In
Leroy
this town?
Selman? In
Come
this
on.
town.
He should lose his job immediately.
Yeah.
Or she immediately.
Yeah.
He said he got a ticket on the Leroy Selman Expressway.
Should be I'm so sorry, Mr.
That's like
Selman.
giving Willie Nelson a ticket for smoking weed.
Right.
Don't
Right.
do that.
Will there be a Warren Sapp Parkway somewhere?
No way.
No way.
Nah.
No, he's not there. On the field, similar. Off the field, not similar.
Not similar.
Not like
Yeah.
he's not quite as warm and cuddly,
Nope.
but he's not trying to be.
No,
He's
that's
not.
true.
He was only 56.
Who?
Selman.
When he
When
died?
he died,
Oh, really?
See now,
56.
Leroy.
Why you
and
gotta say that when we're talking about my heart doctor?
No, he had
How old are you, Mike?
He had a stroke.
54.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Leroy died too soon, and Dave Logan was another guy.
Yeah.
And they both looked great.
Yeah.
They looked in shape. And Dave Logan, I was like, Dave, man, you look like you're in great shape. Oh, I've been walking in. I'm getting gone. Just like, I think it was an aneurysm, maybe.
I don't remember.
Yeah, Leroy
I
had
remember.
Or
stroke.
a blood clot.
Yeah, there's certain stuff like that though. You can't control
can't.
it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can be as healthy as you want, but hereditary stuff, you know.
That hurts. You ever have a doctor tell you when you cancel an appointment, I need you to come in anyway?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't do doctors.
Oh, that's such a bad move.
Okay.
Such a bad move.
Okay.
You don't
Okay.
do doctors, you said?
No. I haven't done a doctor in a long time.
So
also,
what-
don't take pills. Every time I go to a doctor, they prescribe me a pill I don't need, and they tell me a bunch of stuff that I don't need to know. How
Because
about-
they don't look for the root of the cause.
Nope.
It could be your diet, it could be your sleep, it could be your stress. Instead, they just want to push pills on you.
The problem
they're
is
legal drug dealers.
you're going to the wrong doctor.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why I looked through it to find my doctor who I have, and I looked through it and I was like, old guy, old guy, old guy, old guy. This guy's younger, this, that. Read his bio, runs triathlons, does all this stuff. I go, that's my guy. Went and met him. He's fantastic. And he doesn't push stuff on me. He's like, you change your diet a little bit, do this, whatever. You know, he's really good.
That's
but yeah,
a good doctor.
There are tons and tons that just go, I don't know, take these 8 pills. And you're like, oh, the doctor told me to.
My doctor did not give me any pills. He actually said, trying to figure out what the root of the problem was. He said, if your heart is not pumping as hard, it could be because you're not getting enough sleep. You're not, your sleep apnea mask could not be working. He wants me to go get that.
Or
He
maybe
told
not
you.
exercising
He told you.
enough.
Yeah.
Dr. Pete told you.
Did he say exercise?
He did not want me to start any new hobbies, but yeah.
You see, now, I find that crazy.
Well,
If-
they
if
didn't want me to
somebody's
start
having an
until
issue with their
No.
heart,
He
till
doesn't
he-
want him until he gets his
Until the test
check.
comes back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does the test and stuff.
Yeah.
that would scare me.
Yeah.
If somebody says, don't move before we do the test, that would scare me.
Right.
He did not want me to move in great strides. Yeah, that is the definite truth. No, the worst part, what scared me was when he said, I said, I can't make it in. He said, you should come in anyway.
I heard the whole thing, and I was getting like anxious as you were saying
The
it.
doctor told Mike, don't exercise. And Mike told him, don't worry.
We're good.
Oh,
I love
see?
that I talk about these things in my head and I go, I mean, I'm not trying to protect anything with me, but I'm like, I don't know, maybe I won't talk about this on the air. I cannot
No, you
talk
can't.
about something on the air.
You can't do it.
Yeah. I mean, like, there's nothing there. I tell this audience, I think, everything that I possibly can that doesn't impede on other people's privacy. And sometimes it does, but for the most part.
And
Yeah.
sometimes you blurt out things like chill. And like after you said chill, like the
That was really
reaction, everybody's
offensive to
like,
some people.
what? Like you have to go, like right away. You're like, yeah, maybe I'd like to take that one back.
Well, because I what I'm saying was I misunderstood.
Oh no, you explained it a lot of times.
Yeah.
But but okay, this is what was in my mind. They said one word to describe this here. You know, my word was war, and your word was chill.
Because I don't feel like we're at war.
What would make you think that we're not at war?
We're not at war. We attacked. We attacked.
I just
somewhere.
filled
We
up my
went
tank.
to war.
$120 I put in my truck. All right,
Yeah.
we're at war, Playboy. Okay, we better not go
You're
to war.
at war. You just get an electric car. You
If
won't be
we
at war.
go to war,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put $200 in my car. So
That's
let's
true.
not go to war.
Yeah.
We're at war, brother.
All right.
Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah, we're chill though.
Yeah. I'm chill.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I just, by the way, I just typed in "is the U.S." and it finished it for me. At war. It says, as of early May 2026, the United States is in a precarious, high-tension state with Iran following a 2026 Iran war initiated in February with a ceasefire. Blah blah blah. This and everything else.
It's a what was it? A precocious state.
Yeah, high-tension state.
High tension state.
Tensions are high.
The
That's where
Iran
we are.
conflict.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2026 Iran war.
Let's not exaggerate this into a war. It's just a conflict. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. Let me take a break. We'll come back and we'll wrap this show up. But don't forget, before we get out of here, you still have another opportunity to win $1,000 coming up with the Bone bonus keyword at the top of the hour. It is the Mike Calta Show. This is 1025 The Bone.